Welcome to episode 4 of NQRA TRPG Season 3. Let's get straight to it. We have a couple of different mix of players this time. So we have Ern, Meow, Retta, and Bianca. Bianca's having some audio problems. I'm not sure if she's fixed it, so we'll see where that goes. But take it from the top. Haru, if you want to do a quick introduction for yourself, you and your character.
Hello, my name is Ernest Wolfbane, and I'm playing a half-fox skin character called Harushimada, whose entire goal is to find his sister in the world. And so he joined the adventures as an samurai to do such a hello, everyone.
Lantor?
Yeah, I'm Meow. I play as Lantor, who's a lightning elf, and his main goal is just trying to find the best ways to control the lightning magics that he has, and enjoys doing experimentation with it as he just tries to find out what works, what doesn't, and that applies to other scenarios as well outside of the magic.
Retta?
Hello. My name's Shada. I play a character named Lubetzel Dragras, or easier just calling him Lu. He is a half dragon. I was about to say dragonkin. Sorry.
Close,
The
not quite.
enchanted forest and the fairy court, but he's kind of just dipped from there and is now trying to explore the world and learn more than just being in a bird cage, I guess. He doesn't really have any main goals, kind of just seeing what happens and whatever is interesting.
And we have Bianca with the technical difficulties. She's playing a character called Sienna Crow, which is... How would you guys describe Sienna?
She's really into the roleplay. She's stealthy and you can't see or hear her at the moment.
He must be looking for something right now. By something, I mean probably through someone's box.
So, Haru and Lantor, the two of you were here last session and the last 2 sessions. Retta has not been. Can you give a brief rundown of what has happened in the last 2 sessions? Starting with the older session and coming close to the newer stuff, and hopefully Bianca can join to find out what happened last session.
Lantor, go.
Oh, I thought you were going to start. Yes. So a few weeks ago, we started the quest, or were about to start the quest when we had everyone. Then there was just 3 of us. So Sienna, Haru, and Lantor. Whilst everyone else was doing their own thing in town, we stumbled across some wild horses that went through a rampage and managed to tame them. And after an interesting methodology of obtaining these horses, we went out and shared spending a carriage, and so now we have a carriage, 3 horses, and decent means of transportation. After that, we continued on the quest, finally actually traversing the landscapes on better transport than just our legs and feet. Stumbled across a cabin and got into a bit of an argument about what the hell is going on, what we should be doing, and how we should proceed, whether or not we should stay near a siren-infested river, or mating ground rather, only to then stumble across someone was already in the cabin. Want me to keep going?
You want to keep going? I can let you keep going.
I'm happy to keep going. I'm wondering if Haru wants to speak.
Interject, add anything.
Interject if I've missed anything, because this is just a very quick recap.
That is basically what happened, other than the fact that we did meet someone who ended up snapping a few pictures, but that's about it, really.
Yes.
Our first interaction
along the
with
way and all of these journeys, Haru has become very famous online with very attractive and photogenic pictures being taken, leading to the nickname Thirst Trap.
I was hoping you forget.
Oh, that's what I'm going to be calling you. That's all I'm going to be calling you now. That's your nickname. You have no other choice.
Unfortunately, no one else... you haven't been here the past few lessons, so until someone brings it up, you have no idea. So after some very attractive pictures being taken, apparently this is a group of... prison magic is made up of very photogenic guys, whilst the girls get very mediocre at best by comparison.
Unless Sienna's in disguise.
Yes, unless that.
Because we found that out too.
And anyway, as far as the adventure into the cabin and the woods go, the 3 of us party decided to stay the night. Bronzebelly, Haru, and Lantor all took watch. Very uneventful for Haru and Bronzebelly's watch.
Calling it uneventful is not quite correct.
Well, between your watch and Bronzebelly's, it was severely less eventful than Lantor's.
That is true.
During Lantor's watch, we met NPC, a new character, Noel, who we are still trying to identify who the actual that he is.
Claims to be a man being chased by a maniac, but reveals nothing about himself. May I note that Lantor said so much about the party to said unknown person, going so far as to name each and every party member. But basically, considering there were no other party members left around at the time, aka it was just only Lantor, Haru, and Thunder Mage, the three decided, you know what, staying here for the night might be better until we figure out something else. Haru had first watch, saw some shadows, didn't think much of it, woke Thunder Mage up, went to sleep. Thunder Mage saw a person run past the trees, investigated, thought nothing of it, went to sleep. Lantor, absolutely no idea what happened the past 2 watches, is now playing with magic to make a taser, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that.
Playing with magic.
Like, playing with his electro magic. And next thing he knows, an NPC, a man, barges right in going, oh, there are people here. And proceeded to explain everybody and their grandmothers to said man without getting his own name from there, and then lets him use the bathroom to clean himself up, then proceeds to wake up Haru, who then goes, Lantor, why? Why didn't you just wake us up? And then proceeded to wake up Thunder Mage, who then also goes, why didn't you wake us up? And then we had an argument throughout the entire thing, and then realized, all right, I saw some shadows. Oh, I saw a man. And neither of you decided to bring this up with anyone? Nope. And so the three argued for a moment more before the man comes out in a towel, introduces himself as Noel. He claims to be a cleric or priest, whichever one suited us, apparently, and then claimed to have a maniac running after him, chasing him, thinking that he is devil incarnate, and believes wholeheartedly that he only goes out at nighttime and goes to hibernate in the morning. So Haru and the rest had, because Haru, on that note, Haru was very convinced that he knows exactly what an elf smells like, and that man did not smell like an elf. And in Haru's words, each race has its own specific smell, included with each person's own smell, so it's like a mix of the race smell and their own personal smell. We don't question why he's smelling everyone. He is half
Exactly.
fox.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, like, I kindly don't smell my character.
It's okay, you've been sniffed.
Too late.
And again,
Anyway, and then somehow or another, Thunder Mage manages to convince him to do push-ups until nighttime the next day. By the time it was morning, Haru and Lantor went out to try and investigate. Lantor had a great stroll through the forest, completely not getting any form of information with his rolls. But Haru managed to find different footprints, looking like it's from another person wearing a cloak, but he could not find anything else. He also smelled something there that was on the guy, not his own scent, but someone else's body odor on it. So Haru's not too sure. Footprints don't lead anywhere to the cabin, but the guy managed to get to the cabin, not leaving any sort of footprints or anything of the sort behind. So now Haru has met with Lantor again. They have a small conversation of what Haru had found, and Thunder Mage comes in saying that, hey, he's fallen asleep. And so after a bit of more discussion as to what to do next, they decide, you know what, let's wait until nighttime again to try and lure this person out. And so they went inside. They thought, you know what, maybe now is a good time to figure out who this guy is. Haru was not really into the idea of going into someone's sleeping room, morely because he didn't think he would be sneaky enough, and lets the other two deal with it. So Lantor goes in there, zaps his staff, the ring on his staff, and he grimaces, but then he zaps the guy and it disperses. So he goes out, finding out that much. Thunder Mage is like, but we need to find out more. So he goes in there, licks his foot, which I have been told apparently had a sock on it. So he licked a person's foot covered in a sock and tasted that the person was dead. Said that to us, told us not to question how he knows how a dead person tastes like, and that was the end of the session. I'm pretty sure. There you go.
ew.
Anything you want to add, Lantor?
Yeah, Bronzebelly's mission is now to lick everyone's feet.
I didn't remember that.
That is a crucial detail that will scar me forever.
Well, you won't be able to fight against him, I guess.
So, any questions from the other two?
Oh yeah.
So all that happened was they stayed in a lodge and there's a zombie with an identity crisis.
Oh yeah, by the way, you also found that he is the owner of the bag and the book that we found. Forgot this
Too bad that the book's already in Sienna's bag.
So it was the gun, I'm assuming.
Yeah, everything else.
Yeah.
And his boots that he was looking for.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Right.
too bad, too sad.
Too bad. Fair enough.
He needs them so Bronzebelly doesn't keep licking his feet.
Oh, well, maybe we'll keep his feet as a snack.
Monaco, is that you?
Bronzebelly might agree.
That is what Noel looks like.
Does he like Christmas?
No idea. All we know is he tastes like a dead person, and zapping him
He's a
doesn't work.
zombie. He's a zombie who doesn't know if he's a cleric or a whatever. Okay.
It's very
Haru
vague
had a
on that,
stern
yes.
talking to Lantor about the difference between cleric and priest.
So, you guys are all currently in the Hunter's Lodge. Noel's still asleep in the room. The door is shut.
Sienna sees 3 people.
Haru and Lantor, you guys are sitting at the dining room table. You're still having this conversation. Bronzebelly has decided to go and take a nap after the whole licking shenanigans. And as he goes in to sleep on the floor of said bedroom where everyone else is, Lou and Sienna walk out, having just woken up a nice long sleep. It's about at 5 p.m. mark of the day, just before sunset. Lou and Sienna, you guys walking out into the dining room. You see Haru and Lantor sort of huddled together talking about someone and looking towards a closed door, which you both very much remember as the open door with the bag with all of the stranger's stuff in. You do also notice that they have been in and out. There is dirt on the floor from them walking outside and coming back inside.
Okay, so Sienna walks out and the other two were in the dining room, correct?
Yes, they're sitting at the dining room
Like
table.
that's where yeah, okay. She very quietly and silently and rogue-like just walks up and just hovers behind them so they can't really see, like she's not stealthing, she's just being quiet, like they don't notice she's there, but she's just standing there listening now.
First and foremost, I don't think licking him was needed, but the fact that he tastes like a dead man, I guess, gives us some form of information we never had.
I'm concerned about what dead people taste like, I'll be honest. I'm genuinely curious as to how Bronzebelly has figured that. But the other concerning part is now he wants everyone else's feet. I don't know what's worse between you sniffing everyone and him licking everyone. I'm worried about who's going to do the next thing.
I am not sniffing everyone.
Sounds
I
like
just
I'm
had.
having some sensory overload problem.
I wasn't sniffing
Between
anyone.
licking and smelling.
I think it's just poor taste.
So who's the dead foot belong to?
Ah, crap, where'd you come from? Can't you just appear like a normal person?
I am a normal person. I'm like the only human here.
I'm
not
not
wrong.
Is
human.
racist.
Yeah, I can't help but feel offended.
But you're not
You're the
normal?
o-
No,
No,
that you're thinking that humans are the only normal ones.
Yeah,
No, they
that
said
humans are considered
person.
people.
It's the
We're
person.
people too.
That's not how the
Mhm.
word person usually works.
I feel like we have significantly different definitions on what a person typically ends up being, but sure.
So why are there dead feet that we're licking?
No, not we. Under me. I did not lick anyone. In fact, I
So
was very
why
confused.
Why is he licking dead people's feet?
I wish we had an answer for you. That was just something that he decided to do.
So who
Anyway,
did the
unless-
feet belong to?
See how that door's shut over there? We have a guest.
Lanto let him in.
The owner of that backpack that we investigated a while ago.
The stuff in there is mine now. Well, the important stuff anyway. So when did the person get back?
On Lantor's watch.
Yeah, about, 3 o'clock this morning?
And it's like 5 p.m. now.
Yes.
Yeah, you're surprisingly deep sleepers.
And he's been asleep the whole time?
Since about later in the morning, we did have, I had lots of questions, and then so did the rest of us. But Bronzebelly made him do push-ups to get the mana flowing, if that's believable.
So he's not dead, his feet are dead.
No, apparently Thundermaid says he tastes dead. I'm not
Why
too
does
sure
he
that
know
I
what
can't
dead
smell him
tastes
either.
like?
That's what we would like to know, but he said
Why are
don't
you
ask.
smelling people?
I can smell all of you. I have a sensitive nose. I can smell all of you. You smell.
Why can't you?
He stops himself.
Just you smell.
I smell. Thank you.
No, not
Thank
like
you
that.
for that.
I mean, well, you
Wonderful
have your own
information.
scent. You smell like a human with a mix of alleyway rain.
I love that for me. So what are we doing? Are
Lou
we
smells
leaving?
like a pixie sometimes.
Pixie.
Sometimes.
So are we
It's
staying or are
probably
we
the
leaving?
same way I can notice how your heart's beating through your chests right now.
Well, that's usually what hearts do. If they were stopped, I'd be concerned.
More of I can see it.
X-ray vision.
Not really.
So are we staying another night or are we going?
It's the thing. He claims that he's being chased by a maniac who's in the woods,
And
who's convinced that he is some sort of devil.
so
But I find it hard to believe.
He was being chased by someone, but you didn't see anyone when he came back?
Exactly. That's what I didn't see him come back. And Lantor saw that. Was there anyone there, Lantor?
All I know is that he rushed through the door and then told me the story. As for anyone that was actually out there, I have no idea.
And that's where I find the story odd, because I went into the forest, looked for footprints. There were indeed someone else's footprints who's wearing a cloak or something long, but it's not his, and it smells like the person that I found the footprints of was on him, but I can't smell him. He claims to be a vampire from Sunsei, but I smelled the vampire from Sunsei. You could smell the plastic blood on the plastic bag of the blood a lot of the times, if not just the blood. But he claims to have been hunting as well, but I don't smell any hunting or any game on him either. But he does have the
So
body odor of the person's footprints that I found.
The maniac that was following him wasn't a siren.
I don't think so. Would have to smell a siren to know. You reckon they smell like fish?
I don't know what they smell like, even though I've come across them. I certainly don't have as sensitive of a nose as you do. But that brings us to the next point. Are we looking for this maniac? Are we completing our quest? What are we doing?
We had some talks about it. We think that maybe it's not a monster, but a fake report of something, but we just happened to stumble across a different situation.
So what do we do about the quest that we took?
Well, here's the thing. If we do this, we figure out it's not a monster, it's someone else, and that is still technically a quest complete. We haven't done much investigation other than me walking out there and sniffing and looking at footprints. But I didn't see any claw marks nor any sort of animal trail, really.
Okay, because last time I was part of a conversation with this group and I checked, we were under the assumption that a siren had taken whoever those boots in that bag belonged to.
Exactly. That's also one point that I want to point out. He seemed very fixated on leaving a window open.
And has anyone checked on this sleeping dead person, not dead person,
Points at land.
since he fell asleep?
Why do you think Bronzebelly licked his foot?
Oh, he licked it when he was sleeping. Okay, that's very important information.
I think that's
I
much
guess.
worse than if they were awake, and I don't know why.
Okay, so he's sleeping. Is he breathing properly? Did anyone check something like that?
I can hear him.
I could not
He's
find a pulse.
I cannot. Is he breathing? Good
If he
point.
tastes like a dead person, he
Roll
might not
me-
be breathing.
Roll me an investigation, an insight of investigation. What would that be?
Investigation, I guess.
It
right?
would be investigating to see if you hear him breathing.
You watch as Haru strain his ears, finger on his lip to tell you be quiet. With a 19 plus 0. 19.
Roll me an intelligence check.
It's also plus 0. So 17.
You hear him breathing, but it is very slow. It's
People
very,
sleep and have slow breathing.
very, very slow breathing, and it's not always the same rate between each breath.
So not a consistent rhythm of breathing.
Mm.
Nor is it deep. Is it deep? Is it...
It's a mix of deep and shallow. It's constantly changing in each area.
He's breathing, but it's not as consistent as you would be sleeping. Like
What
a
does that
mix of
mean?
deep
Not
and-
consistent.
So when you sleep, you have a rhythm of breathing. So some people have long, deep breaths. Some people have shorter ones. But otherwise,
So, like,
it
you
would
think
be-
he's having a nightmare, or you think that there's something wrong with him as a person?
You don't know. If he's having a nightmare, he's having a very quiet. Don't hear anything else. I don't hear any bustling, burning. He seemed also very oddly fixated on Thunder Mage's wand. You can call it. That thing is very heavy, by the way.
Did you say that he wanted to keep the window open,
He kept opening the window and letting the one window open as we
even
talked.
though a
of-
maniac was chasing him and we're trying to be safe in here?
Yes, I pointed it out to him as well, but when he finally left the window, I closed it again. So I don't want any.
So it's closed now.
It's been closed, yes.
It is still open. The window is still open.
What?
Sienna goes
No
and
one-
closes it.
No one closed the window.
Unless it
Sienna
got
goes
open.
to
It
check-
didn't happen.
Sienna goes to close the window.
Unless it was opened again after Haru and Lantor left.
Possibly. You guys don't know. You didn't check that. When Sienna closes the window, Haru, can you please roll me another investigation check?
17.
You don't hear breathing anymore.
And there is a look of not confusion. It's like a disturbed look on his face.
What, like by the description you're giving, is it like okay, something's not right, that type of
Yeah,
expression?
that kind of disturbed.
Sienna's not looking at him. She's just busy closing the window, making sure it's shut properly and can never be opened again.
That's odd. His breathing stopped.
What do you mean stopped?
He's not breathing.
Like he's a dead person with dead feet?
Not breathing.
Zombie.
Oh, he was very.
I want to go check it out.
No words. No means of stopping her. Haru just watches.
Okay, Sienna's gonna stealth up in a very tries to be stealthy, but she just wants to open the door, take a peek, see if she can hear breathing, see him move, just a general investigation? Do I roll stealth
Stealth?
and roll investigation?
Yeah, first off, roll me stealth.
Okay. Stealth, 18 plus 1, and
And
investigation.
investigation.
Yeah.
Investigation, D20.
Also 17 plus 1.
So are you looking for anything in particular or just a general overview of what's happening?
I think there's mostly an overview, but she's on her like, he's definitely like, I think in Sienna's mind, she's got like, because the last time she was involved in this chat, they thought a siren came in and dragged out the person who was here. If he was the person who's here, she thinks he was dragged out, killed, but something is like possessing him and like
And brought him back.
yeah. So
So-
she wants to just like, I guess, check his skin color or something, like just because she hasn't seen him yet. She didn't speak to him.
Yeah, that's fair. So
So she's
Looking
looking like
over
walk
him-
and see.
looking over him, you see that he is slightly paler than a vampire, and I'm assuming Sienna had come across a number of vampires being part of Gamba's Valley and that
yes.
kind of things. So
Yes.
he is paler than a vampire.
Okay.
His chest is not rising and falling like breathing that you can visually see. As you look at him, you see him it almost looks like he hesitates for a moment before rolling slightly to the side, like moving his head to the side towards where you're facing, but that wall where you're facing.
To face her or to face away?
To face the wall, to face her, yeah.
Okay.
Because I assume the door is at the base, at the end of the bed, so you've walked in,
Yep.
and you're at the end of the bed. On, like, your left, he turns to face that wall that's on your left.
So he
But-
moved, but he's not like breathing and he's very pale.
He also has a tight grip on the staff that remains in his hand next to him on the bed.
Does she recognize anything with the staff or is it just a staff?
The stuff that you see in the picture, so let me bring up the picture. There's a glowing ring. That ring is almost, it's starting to sort of pulsate a little bit, but it gets brighter and then goes back to just being normal bright. But
Okay.
in terms of the overall look of the staff, it looks like to be made out of a wood of some kind. It's not a wood
What's
that
the thing
is-
around his neck?
That, you do see the cord underneath his shirt, but it's tucked into his shirt.
Okay. She wouldn't question that then, that's fine. Okay. She walks back out, closing the door behind her, leaving everything like as she found it.
The one other thing I'll mention is you see lots of scars, previous injuries over his skin. That's the only other thing to add of mention.
Okay. Wait, so how much of his skin is visible then while he's sleeping? Like
Well, his
arms and
sleeves,
face?
yeah, basically. Well, his
Okay.
feet are socked, but sticking out under the head of the bed.
Yes.
The
And
covers kinda
one's
pulled
wet
up.
from being licked.
Yes.
I don't like.
Okay. No, she
I don't like
she
that
walks
either.
out, she leaves everything as she found it.
Mhm.
Okay, she reports on her findings. His chest isn't moving like he's breathing, and he's not sounding like he's breathing. And he's paler than a vampire. And trust me, I have seen so many vampires in my time, I would know. But he moved. Even though he wasn't breathing, he moved.
Moved how?
Like he turned his body like someone who just, is moving in their sleep.
So he rolled over in his sleep.
Yeah, like he turned to face the wall. I don't think it was a deliberate choice. I think it's just what happened. Did you guys
So he-
talk to him yesterday?
Yes.
Did he say anything about what he is or where he came from?
Called himself a cleric or priest, like whatever suits us, is what Lantor said. But
So
I
he's
told him,
having an identity crisis. That's wonderful.
not an identity crisis. There is a very big difference between a cleric and a priest.
Yeah, but he didn't know which one he was.
It was more so just a label so we could identify him. If anything, he just called himself a follower.
Of what?
Lucisa.
You have the book that we found. It's that one.
Did he say who the deity of the book was?
I don't remember if he did.
We just made assumptions when we read it.
He mentioned her name, of the lady.
Just checking
That's
my
all he
notes.
said.
Yeah, look, there was a discussion. Can I do a memory check?
Yes, you can do a memory check. You both can.
Alright, cool.
7.
I
It's
got
up
a
to you.
I got a 5.
Oh wow, we
You
can't
guys-
rely on you boys.
I'm not sure. It could be
I don't get
50-50.
I don't get the high rolls that you do.
7. It's like,
Okay, I
With
vote
your
that.
plus?
It's
We
whatever
wake
the
him up.
book is.
You do.
Anyone
I'll
else
give you
vote to
this.
wake him
I'll
up?
give you this, which is unrelated. He did say the book was his.
yeah, that was it.
But not he's the author.
His
No,
as in
it's his
like
book.
it was his book.
It belongs to him.
No, it belongs in
Possessive.
his bag now.
Alright.
It's been in.
Past
It's been
tense.
in.
It belonged to him.
It's been in Sienna's inventory for 2 weeks. It's hers. Okay, so they arrived yesterday morning. They were during the day. It was everything. They were having discussions. Eventually, there was a nap, and sometime at like 3 a.m, this guy showed up.
Pretty much.
Okay, I vote we wake him up. I have questions.
Well, we all do. Just I don't trust trying to wake him up. You said he turned around when you opened the door and took a look at it, right?
Yeah, but also I was like very stealthy.
See? And you're good at stuff.
Okay, so would we rather leave?
It's
Are you
not
sure
about
it just wasn't him rolling over in his sleep?
He wasn't breathing.
Do vampires
like-
need to breathe?
Yes,
Did he say he
yes,
was a
they do.
vampire?
He claimed there's something. Have you ever met an elf, a vampire from Sunsea? An elf from
I've met
Sunsea.
vampires who spend their time and money in Gambas Valley.
I've met some as well, and I know exactly what they smell like, and he doesn't smell like.
Well, I know what their wallets sound like,
Is that something
but
you
that's
can
very
verify?
different. No, I'm so sorry, I cannot.
You can see Haru's ear droop.
Okay, so are we leaving or are we waking him up?
Well, we should figure out if maybe he is this monster people have been reporting.
Well, maybe they
he's
are
being
because
chased.
he's dead, but not dead.
Is that undead?
Is that a thing?
That'll be another problem in of itself. And yes, undead are a thing. I've seen a few priests had to deal with them back in
Undead.
Choo-Choo. Then there's also the necromancers to talk about as well.
Yeah, well, I remember the vial that I put in the gun being necromancer kind of.
Necromantic.
Yeah,
Necrotic.
yeah, that's it. Okay, so what other choices do we have? What are we doing? Need plan.
Well, now that you both are here, maybe you can glean more information than us
On what?
on him.
I wasn't here when he got here, so I'm not really sure what you're expecting.
Yeah, we were asleep
Uh.
because you didn't wake us up.
We tried.
And even if you tried, we wouldn't have woken up.
Well, now that you are here, maybe you can get some more information out of him. Maybe he's more accepting of a woman.
I was going to ask when he fell asleep, thinking like, if he's been asleep a long time, then he'd be fine if we woke him up.
What time did Haru come back? Is my real question. Haru and Lantor come back. That's a good question.
Well, Bronzebelly went out and joined you guys about 4 o'clock.
Perhaps around 4 o'clock in an hour.
So only an hour. Okay. That's probably still a bit early to go to bed if he was nocturnal. Like,
It's less
sorry, a
of-
bit late. Like, if you late to go to bed, like if he were nocturnal.
You're not worried about me being nocturnal. You've got to worry about the guy chasing me being nocturnal. He says from the doorway. He's sort of patting down his hair.
God damn it! Can no one appear just normally in this place?
I feel that
No.
was pretty normal.
Who was the person chasing you?
I don't know his name. He's some crazed, religious, fanatic psychopath.
So it was a he.
Well, I believe it's a he. It has long hair, so it could be a she. I could be wrong. Never seem to get a good look.
As someone with long hair, were they tall? Were they short? Did they have elf ears?
I don't know. About the same height as me? It's
Okay,
dark.
what were they wearing?
Haru walks up to the guy, grabs his foot, and pulls it up.
Actually, I had a question about that. He pushes you away and puts his foot down. Why is my sock wet?
I don't know. Honestly, I didn't
No-
think
no
you were wearing
idea.
socks. Where are your shoes?
Well, that's my other question. When I went out to go and look for things yesterday, I left my good shoes here and I put on my shitty ones with a hole in it. And I completely forgot because they look almost identical. Except for the fact that one has a hole in the sole of the shoe.
Well, when we got here, the door and windows were open. Anyone could have taken it.
I thought you adventurers worked by some kind of code of decency.
I wasn't
According
part
to
of it.
who?
What I'd heard.
Code of decency. That's funny.
Yes, well, I'd heard that sometimes adventurers are nosy, but I didn't think they were thieves.
Could have been a siren. They can walk.
They can, and that's a terrifying.
Sirens, why would sirens be in this forest?
Why wouldn't they be? The river is just
Oh
down
boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did you see like a river lake situation just outside?
Yes, I know there is a river further up north of the forest, yes.
Did you know that is the only place in this Contentient where sirens breed?
Their spawn, if you will.
Yeah, I know they have a mating ground somewhere in the river near Old Dust, but who's to say that that's right outside this forest? That could be anywhere along there.
Do you know how to read a map?
I will admit, the maps that I've seen are probably not the same maps that you have all seen. Us less privileged people don't get the maps that adventurers get.
Oh, trust me, it wasn't given to me.
Can I check his heartbeat while he's speaking about all this shit?
Yes, Sienna's just distracting him.
Okay, sure, roll me investigation.
Okay, what is my modifier again? Investigation, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a 19.
There is some form of a pulse going through his body.
Even though the window is still closed.
Yes.
Is he
There is
breathing?
a pulse of electrical energy going through his body.
Is he
I was
breathing?
mainly looking for a heartbeat reaction when he was talking about the guy chasing him?
It doesn't change.
As in, there's no heartbeat.
As in the pulse
there's
doesn't
no change. There's no
Oh, okay.
change in the rhythm. I'm trying to lie detector him, but it's not working.
Yeah.
Lou's just gonna
Sorry, I'm
stay
just-
quiet.
So, just to clarify, the river nearby, the one closest to this lodge, is a siren breeding ground. We need to keep everything closed and locked in order to stay safe.
So far, in all of the time that I've been here, I have not heard a single siren. I would prefer if we kept the
And-
window open. He looks over
And
to
how
the
long have you
window
been
and
here?
begins walking over to that to open it again.
How long have you been here?
Nice.
Just shy of a week.
So, in all the time you've been here, a whole week, you haven't
Well,
seen
the-
anyone else or just no sirens?
I haven't seen anyone else. The only person I've seen is the guy that keeps chasing me every time I go out, but for some reason he refuses to touch this place. So I want to keep it that way. This is
Okay,
might
so
be
we
the
can
only
use him as
safe place
bait. You can walk out, we can keep an eye on you and see if this weird chasing maniac decides to follow.
Well, I would much prefer to not be used as bait, considering I don't want to die.
Well, here's
I
your
mentioned
options.
you want- I mentioned to your friends we could have you guys as bait because he wants to save someone from me because he thinks I am the enemy.
I also said that maybe you should be the bait, considering he truly wants you.
He wants to end me to save other people for some reason.
Then you being the bait would be the perfect situation.
Have you gotten
It-
close enough to him to have this conversation to find out all this information?
No, he has a tendency to yell from a very large distance.
Like
That
telling
means
you
that
his
we'll
master
find him.
plan while he chases you?
Not master plan, more of I'm gonna kill you, you monster.
Then why don't we just wait for him to start yelling, then you run back here as we go catch him?
Are you guys
I
fast
vote we
enough?
use the guy as bait.
Does the guy get a vote in this?
Well,
Sure, but he'll probably be the only one.
Surely you adventurers have a
really-
better plan.
yeah, well,
No,
listen
when
here.
you're out
You have
hunting,
two
it's best to
choices
use the
here.
best bait for this.
True. And you have two choices here, really. You have some sort of idea that you're sure is going to work, and we can deal with him with our plan, or with something you think is going to be better. Or you could just hide in here while he continues hunting you down every time you step foot out of this cabin.
Yeah, keep the window wide open so he can come on inside.
He can't get close enough to the house. He's scared
Why
that
not?
I've enchanted the place with some kind of magic that will kill him as soon as he gets close.
Oh, then I'll extend an open invitation.
You might be counted as a siren if you do that.
Well, if you're scared of sirens, what's to say he's not?
Well, it doesn't seem that he is. He's walked close. Did find footprints out there.
He could
Well,
be
one.
a siren.
Wait, how far away did you see those footprints?
Close enough that I can see the house. The cabin, sorry.
Are they fresh? What time did you see them?
When you were asleep. Way before you were asleep. When you were forced to push up
Okay,
with.
well that's probably fine then. It's probably from last night.
Are the footprints still there?
They were, but I checked everything that I could about it. And the scent disappears.
Sienna walks out with her bag anyway, and she wants to have a look for footprints on her own.
I have to lead
Mostly
you to it
because
if
she
you're
doesn't
going.
trust anyone in this party.
I'm not sure if that's
Don't
a
worry,
good
we don't
idea,
trust
miss.
you either.
Why not?
I have a crazy maniac guy chasing me. What's to say he won't chase you?
Oh, he won't see me.
Ballsy.
Can I roll stealth and investigation?
You sure can.
You have to find it.
I have to find stealth and investigation. I have to find my dice.
You have
The footprints.
the foot.
Is that in the footprints?
That's what investigation is for. Oh my god, that's not even a d20. What am I doing?
So the D12, wasn't it?
It was the one that looks like a. Yeah, it was a d12. What is. Okay, 19 is the first roll.
So that's your stealth check?
Yep.
Perfect.
There
And-
only
You were
one
in stealth
window.
Oh, it was +1. And 16 +1.
for investigation.
Yep.
17. So, searching around while sort of sneaking between trees to make sure if there is anyone out there that they're not going to see you, you do
Yeah.
manage to find a set of footprints. They look kind of like they've been not sort of removed, but they're old, they've aged, they're slowly disappearing.
Does she know sort of how old? Like, could she gauge or.
They were most likely from last night. Roll me an investigation check, just one more. This is to see if you find
Cool.
anything else that might be new.
Hold on, I've got to use the right dice this time. Oh, not 20.
Nat 20, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you're standing there looking at these footprints, you do hear a rustling a little bit further out. Looking in that direction, you do see a silhouette of what could be assumed to be a tall figure walking between the trees, probably about 150 meters from you.
Is that in the direction of the river or is that a different direction?
It is, so if you face straight on the river, it's kind of a little bit more to the right, not directly in front of the river, but it's away from you and towards the river, sort of like a angle.
What can she see about the silhouette?
They seem to have a cape or a cloak or something that's drapey, because you see the shadow move either side as it's moving, and it sort of
Yep.
flows behind like the air. Other than that,
So are they tall?
they are quite tall, probably about the same height as Noel.
Okay. How far from the lodge is she? She didn't go too far.
No, you're probably only about 25-30 meters away from the lodge.
Okay. She walks back in.
This is sunset, by the way, so it's like getting steadily darker. So it's the last light that you sort of see going through the trees.
Yeah, she's getting in there, fast.
Mhm.
There's someone out there
I told you.
wearing a cloak or a cape.
Yeah, it sounds like them. You see what I mean? You can't tell if it's male or female.
Well, they
I
were
just assumed-
100 odd meters away, so I couldn't really get
that's-
much closer.
That's a lot closer than I thought.
How close did you think they could get?
At least 200 meters away.
The footprints I saw were only about 20 meters away.
He got that close.
We don't know if they belong to the cloak guy, but yeah, footprints that were maybe just less than 24 hours old.
Look, maybe if you guys go out there, he might even talk to you.
Oh yeah, let's just go out there in the dark and talk to a weird cloak guy.
I still vote that you go out there, and if he is indeed the maniac
Yeah,
going
same.
after you, I
Yeah.
can act pretty quickly. If it's one thing I have, it's speed.
Yeah, maybe
Okay,
you can
but-
take a photo while you're at it.
Are you all actually prepared if there is a battle?
Yes.
By that, do you mean if we were ready to kill? I feel like a lot of us have
Yes.
already done.
Also, yes.
You have a very strange personality, young miss.
Oh, someone has to. Are you ready to
What do
step out as bait?
Let's discuss a little bit more of a plan. I feel like we're going into this very gun-ho.
After hearing that, Louis is gonna walk into the other room alone, into one of the rooms that has one of the another window at the door, and just call Freischitz out, his bird, and he's gonna make Freischitz fly around and use link their vision pretty much. So it's just gonna be recon while they're yapping over in the other room.
To find cloak guy.
If I can have Freischitz check from the sky, it would be easier.
All right, roll me insight check. See what you can see.
Would
in
it
the
be
forest.
insight or investigation?
I guess it would be investigation if you're looking for him particularly.
Yeah,
It'll be an
that's what I was
active
gonna
one,
look
so
for
yeah.
movement and try to find out. Yeah.
On that note, can I just have Haru sniff the air as well?
You head towards the window and sniff the air. Is that the plan?
Plus 3, 22.
My brain went, no, I want to sniff Sienna, but I don't think that's right.
Fuck, man. So, using your bird to navigate through the trees, you do have to go a little bit lower because the trees are quite dense above the forest. You do notice something that seems a little amiss. Something seems to be standing stock still in this forest, almost as still as a tree, but it is much, much shorter than a tree. And as you get closer, there is this weird, slight green outline, sort of slight green and yellow outline around this tree, but it's only in certain angles. It seems to disappear as your bird shifts around it, different angles.
I'm gonna have Freischitz monitor from that being from a distance, from tree, near the top of the trees, just so out of reach very much, but still watching. I'm
One
just gonna
thing-
walk back.
You take notice just before you walk back to join the others, the last image you have in your vision is this black tree silhouette suddenly looks up and you see two glowing green eyes looking straight at the bird, straight at you.
I feel like if that happened, if that's the last thing, there would probably be a bail signal from that to move keep a distance, farther distance, if that's the case. Stay airborne. Based on how far that was, how far would you estimate the Freischitz one? Direction wise?
From the lodge, the silhouette is probably about that 200 meter-ish. It's 175 meters from the lodge where it's been standing stock still. Your bird is probably about that 200, just over 200 range.
Okay, so 175. What direction would you say?
You have your river to the back of the bird.
Okay, so it's around here-ish, in between the bay and the river.
Yeah, it's about
In
here.
between the cabin. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I
And then
roll-
I'm gonna walk back and listen for a moment on what they're
Yes.
doing.
Alright.
What am I rolling? Investigation?
Yes.
19.
19.
Yeah.
You take a deep breath in.
I did. No, no, he does not.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Excuse you. What the fuck? No, I do not just suddenly take a deep breath. Not caustic.
But yes, you smell the air.
he sniffs the air, curious to see, like, originally is curious to see if like traces of a scent was on Sienna, but instead he picks up something.
First off, you acknowledge the smells of everyone at the party and decide you push that aside, move past it. You smell around you, so the natural smell of the forest that you had smelled earlier, move past that, and you sort of focus on the smell that you thought you might have smelt on Noel when you first saw him. And you smell exactly that, the same scent that was on Noel. It's a lot stronger. It's not a pleasant smell in the slightest. It's very grimy is the only word that I can think of.
Oh, it's strong.
You know the people on the public transport train that you've smelt?
Okay, let me roll. 18 plus 2.
Yeah,
okay.
so you're fine. It's more
It's a
psychic
very
damage.
You can see Haru's face grimace at the smell.
It is not a pleasant smell. It's very BO. It's very hasn't showered in a long time, mixed with dirt and other like blood, this and that. It's not a pleasant smell, but it does match the smell that you did smell in Noel, even though this is a lot more concentrated.
It smells exactly what Noel smells like.
You don't smell anything on
with
Noel.
the class?
No, that's what he says quietly. I smell something disturbing outside. It's like the smell that was on Noel last night.
What do you mean the smell that was on me last night? I keep myself nice and clean and pristine, thank you very much. I should not have a smell.
No, that's
we
also
all
an
have
odd
smells,
part.
apparently.
He doesn't. He generally doesn't, but not because he's using. I don't know what he does, but you don't.
He smiles proudly.
Not to be proud about.
What do you mean? I'm quite proud of that. I think it's quite the achievement to not have a scent.
A very odd
Well,
one.
you don't have a smell and you taste like a dead person.
Tastes like a dead person?
Yeah, secondhand information.
Okay.
Well, now to say one of our teammates licked you.
Is that why my socks wet?
I did not lick you, if that is what you're thinking.
I'm grateful.
I only smell. I don't.
I feel like I'd feel even more violated if it was empty. But why my foot?
I don't know. We don't know. I don't know if we want to know.
Sienna goes back and shuts the window that Noel opened again before.
How many times have I
Which
told you
direction
leave
is
the window open?
directed?
We're leaving it closed, or we can send you out there with the maniac
It's-
that's trying to get you.
It's not facing the river, so it should be fine to leave open.
Can I check on?
Do you
Freshets
think
right
they
now?
only walk in one direction and can't turn around? They have legs.
So do you!
Can
You
I
can run
check
away
from
on
them.
Freshets?
Okay, and you can keep running from Cloak Guy.
Has
We can
the
send you
figure
out there
gotten
now.
Closer?
What'd you say, Retha?
Can I check on Freshets to see if the figure got closer?
Actually, on that note, considering the body odor is strong, there should be some traces of what their race is. Considering Haru's claims of knowing
It'll
each
just smell like
race's
the
smell.
fucking ocean and seaweed. It'll just smell like seaweed.
They are human.
They're really bad hygienic human. I can tell you that.
You sure it's not just an all human scent?
No, it's human. Well, all humans have a particular scent mixed with their own scent. And he begins to explain again how he knows the different scents of each race and each person.
Is that
And
the
that's-
Cloak Guy scent? Sorry.
The cloak guy is human, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so he is human, just a really unhygienic.
Wait, if he's human, then I can just shoot him and that'll be fine.
Well, you shouldn't go around shooting people in the first place, though.
Well, he
Well, you
put my life
absolutely
in
should
nature.
in this case.
Can I check the distance
Something we
now?
agree on. Yes, he has moved closer. Probably another like
What's
20
the-
meters.
Okay. Out of nowhere, Lou's just gonna randomly mutter 155. And every time that it gets closer, he's just gonna continue saying a different number that's closer and closer to 0. And he's just not gonna say any other fucking explanation to it. He's just gonna say 155, 154.
The scent is
I get it. You like
Yeah.
math.
No, the scent is getting stronger the lower his number. I think he's approaching.
Oh, and we have the windows open. We're so inviting, aren't we?
He can't fit through a
Oh,
pissy little window
50.
like that.
No, I've seen people
Yeah,
that
but
can
if you
fit
get
through
through the
that.
door, have we locked that?
And that's a valid point. Did you lock the door? Did
Didn't
anyone
know
lock
it
the
was
door?
on.
Anything since
Use
they
it.
left.
Kebab.
Like,
Sienna goes
you-
and locks the door.
Sweet. The door is now locked.
Well, you left it unlocked when we got here.
Yes, well, I was only supposed to be gone the most of 20 minutes, but that was closer to a number of hours.
So why were you gone so long?
I was hunting, trying to get some food, then managed to get chased.
150.
well, regardless
So
of
can
what
I
it
just
is.
clarify? Is Lou like standing with them, or is he over at like a different window looking out?
Oh
or
no,
something?
I'm literally
So-
standing with you guys right now.
Yeah.
It's just
Lou-
yeah.
Through your bird's
He-
perspective.
It's just none of you know he's doing that. So he's literally
No, but
just
we-
saying random numbers.
Yeah, we're hearing the numbers.
So what's the plan of attack? Because if he's getting closer, then at some point he may either
He
attempt to
doesn't
get
want
in
us.
here.
He wants you.
Well, if you're in with here, he might think you're in cahoots with me.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll just
I don't
I
know.
flash
have
the
I have
adventure
no
badge.
loyalties to anyone.
It's a bit
My
hurtful
loyalty is to
considering we're a
survival.
party.
That's it.
No looks between the three of you. Then looks to Lantor and you.
I'm starting
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
begin.
have to. Well, we're gonna have to be ready, I suppose.
Can Haru look out the window
Yes.
and try to see if, like, the person? Considering I know what his scent is, I know where his direction.
Direction he's standing in, but
Can I see him?
it is now almost completely dark outside.
Can I squint my eyes?
Yeah, you
Can I
can
look
try.
long enough to adjust
roll,
my
roll
vision?
investigation
You
with
do
disadvantage.
know, if you ask me, I could literally just have my bird like do a fucking lightning AoE and then flashbang the entire area, right?
Two.
Do we know that you
Yeah.
can do that?
Well, probably not. Well, you've seen him use his lightning AoE thing in the arena, remember? In the fighting arena.
In Jailbreak.
Yeah, in Jailbreak, when all of us were fighting, he would like loop his finger around and the fucking bird would just like fly around and zap everything in the area. If that didn't create light, I don't know what would.
Haru doesn't know that. He was knocked out before anyone else, so.
Also true, you were unconscious like a bitch.
Okay, well, while everyone's just yapping away, Sienna's just going into her bag for her knives, like suiting up
Mhm.
because she doesn't know what's going to happen.
Well, Haru has his sword. He has had his sword the entire time. But yeah, no. You can see him attempting to look out. It just goes, "Tsk, I still haven't. Why is it so dark?
You're in the middle of a
Because
forest.
it's
Haru.
nighttime.
It's a dense forest.
I
It's
lived
not
in
like
a
there's
forest.
anything.
There's
This
no
is not
lights
how
around
forest
here.
darkness should be.
There is more than one kind of forest.
It's the creepiest fucking forest. That's probably why. Who knows? Also, yes, I also lived in the forest. Don't use that as a fucking comparison.
The guy has now moved closer, he keeps coming forward, probably about 120 now.
120 direction
So
of
how
the
close did you
river.
say you thought this guy could get?
I thought it was 200, unless my barrier has disappeared.
What barrier? There was no barrier earlier.
I put a barrier around this place to
No,
try
I
and
can
help.
tell you
A-
it's pretty empty.
A
without
visible one?
No, a magical barrier.
Yeah, there was no barrier.
What do you mean there was
It
no
wasn't
barrier?
chaos magic.
What was your
I'm telling
barrier
you,
made of?
What kind of magic was it?
Barrier magic.
Barrier magic doesn't exist like that.
That
Unless
sounds
you talk.
fake.
It's not fake. It's a
Oh.
legit kind of magic.
Barrier
Well,
magic.
that means you might be
Barrier
a
magic.
runic.
It's a circle magic,
Runic
whatever.
hunter, was it?
Is that
Yeah,
like
so-
when
Yeah,
I
runic
eat too
hunter,
much food, I have food magic?
Yeah.
No, this is more like the prison magic.
Prison magic
Okay.
is our favorite magic.
See, that sounds like a
Okay.
fake kind of magic.
But it's true.
No,
it
it's
changed
real. It's the
food
bonds
taste.
of friendship.
But
That's what
it-
prison magic is.
does your barrier magic thing count towards rituals? Kind of set up?
No,
Vigil or
it's kind of
something?
more of intention than I slam my staff on the ground like this. He slams his staff, and all of you feel a slight sort of pulse of magic underneath your feet.
That
and
doesn't feel
encapsulate the
very
house once more.
cleric-like.
So it's staff magic.
I guess, but my staff just allows me to do magic.
Thundermage would
Can
really
you do
like
magic
that.
without the staff?
I cannot magic without my staff.
It's okay. Not everybody is good with magic. I know that firsthand.
How much stronger is that smell getting?
Very strong.
105.
So it was the distance.
That number's concerning now. 100 meters, and it's almost.
He shouldn't be able to
halfway
get.
where you thought it would be. That is.
Okay. This barrier that I have now is concentrated in a smaller circle, about 50 meters around. Shouldn't be able to get closer than 50 meters.
Please, can you check your messages quickly and just respond privately? Okay. Sienna's still like anticipating there will be some kind of fight, so she's like going through her knives, picking her best ones, and suiting up because she doesn't just have one weapon.
Any
We'll
chance
talk
I
about
could
it soon.
borrow a knife, Sienna?
She
Blanca,
hands
why-
you like a plethora of knives that she happens to just have rattling around in her bag.
Butter knife.
I
steak
just
knife.
need one.
You pick one.
Pick one. I'm too
Preferably
busy
a
picking
sharp
my
one.
own.
Roll d6. Roll d6.
If you roll in that one, it's a butter knife.
Okay, so
Or
roll
It's a
D6
rubber
to
knife.
determine
It's just
the
one of
knife.
those rubber
The
knives.
safety
I was-
knives, you know.
No, I was gonna say it's one of those fucking knives you'd get in the like those like kitchen toys, like the fucking oven, like what's it called, the Easy Bake ovens and shit like that. The fucking plastic ones from that shit. That's small ass ones.
The one you used to cut the Velcro carrots. Yeah.
Yes, that one.
One of those biodegradable wooden ones.
Oh yeah, the eco-friendly one they used to give you for eating out. Yeah.
Yeah, those things. Anyway, I rolled. Was it a genuine
Alright.
thing? Roll a d6.
Oh, I was joking around. If you still did, go ahead, tell us.
I
looked
rolled a
through it.
5 if you're interested, but
So what's a 5?
If anything, I would have rolled
I don't know what I'm
luck.
going to say.
Oh yeah, roll luck. There you go.
At this point, Lou is going to look at Noel and just, you never mentioned that thing has green eyes.
It does have green eyes. Sometimes it's kind of yellow, so I thought it might have just been an animal.
Speaking of, does Haru see said green or yellow eyes out there now that he's been staring in the dark?
95.
No,
I
it's
assume,
looking
since
at
we've been
the
there for-
bird, not looking at the house.
Point stands, would I still see glowing orbs in the dark?
No, because it's facing the wrong way.
See the glowing bird.
You see
Yeah,
the glowing
actually, do I
bird.
see the bird?
Yeah, you see the
How
glowing
close
bird.
is the bird to the house?
95.
Is that a bird? Oh, that's a
My bird, yes.
Oh, I thought that was a spirit. You have a bird?
We've
What do you think
Yeah.
zapped you in the fight?
Ah,
we also have horses in case you forgot that too.
no, I remember Mochizuki.
Yes, please don't hit the horses.
I'm also just estimating the range based on how much time we're taking.
Yeah, no, and that's valid. Like he is progressively moving further and closer. Stop
90,
at the edge of the barrier. That is
Okay.
guaranteed.
90. I'm just gonna.
So
he's just
what are we gonna
continue.
do?
What's the plan?
He's distracted by the glowing bird.
If he stops coming here, do we go out there?
Well, we're gonna have to go out there and face them at some point.
Do you have a gun?
What if he doesn't stop?
I do. He
We're
with
gonna
that he
have to
goes
draw a line somewhere else.
he goes back to his room and begins searching his bag for his gun.
I was talking to Sienna, but that works.
Sienna knows good and well she's got his gun in her bag, which is, in a secret hidden
he's-
place.
He stops rummaging through his bag after throwing it onto the bed, and he walks over and stands directly over the top of Sienna and holds a hand out.
Yes,
Give me.
you have 5 fingers. Can you count?
Give me my gun
Give
back.
you up. I don't have it. I have
You
9.
do have
She
it.
shows
You're
them
the
in her
only
head.
one in this party that has a high enough ability of stealth to even get close to stealing from me.
And what makes you think that we were the ones who stole it? We got here like 24 hours ago.
Because I know you have my book.
What book?
My holy
Do you
book.
think any party other than myself can read?
I'm not saying you can't or you can read. I'm saying that you have my item.
80.
Roll again to see if he sees. Is an 11 enough?
You make out something.
Oh, there's someone coming over.
You're not sure if it's him or not. It could
That could
also
be
be
the
the
wind.
tree. But it's kind of
What do you
shorter.
mean there's someone coming over?
You might want to
No,
adjust
no,
the
that
light
might be a
before I
tree.
do what I'm planning.
Just what light? I'm trying to see out in the dark. Sometimes I wish I wasn't.
Do you want to go blind?
I think he might.
Look, I need a weapon. My staff can
You
only
have
do
a
so
magic.
much.
You have a magic staff. That's your weapon.
The staff is holding the barrier now.
Yes,
Is that all it
exactly.
can do?
Well, if I take the barrier down, then no. But the barrier is kind of keeping us safe right now.
No, at that point,
So the
keep
barrier is
barrier.
keeping us safe, but we're gonna go fight him anyway. And you want all the windows open, correct?
No, I want one window open. That one in particular.
Why?
Why?
I need airflow.
Then go
why-
outside. You're still in
Why
the
that
barrier.
one?
No, if I go outside, then I'm not in the barrier.
Also, answer his question.
What question?
Why that one specifically?
Why that window? Because it's not facing the river. It's facing the city. So I can hear if anyone's coming from the other side.
But it didn't occur to you to think to listen to the river?
Well, the river is not my concern. I'm not scared of the river.
Oh, I'd be scared of what's in the river.
I'm not scared of sirens. They're
Okay,
just
good for you.
glorified fish anyway.
Then you should go on an adventure to the river.
I'm from Sunsei. I had to cross it.
Interesting. How much closer?
70.
Haru can begin to make him out properly now.
So there is a person coming right there as well. Is his eyes looking at us, or is he still looking towards the bird?
He's looking at the hut now, so you can see his eyes.
Are they glowing yellow or green?
They're glowing green.
It does have green
So what's
glow.
Lentil been doing all this time?
It's
That's a valid question.
standing there awkwardly.
Like, has he been
Whilst the
feeding the
entire-
horses dinner?
No, well, I did that earlier. No, well, aside from just looking at the knives and just trying to select a sharp one, struggling.
He's struggling.
Hey, look, everyone keeps talking, so I can't interject.
to grab the
I have
knife,
to
grab the
inspect
knife,
knives
grab the
that grabs a particularly sharp one and just starts seeing if it will conduct his electricity.
And does it?
If it's metal, it conducts electricity.
Yeah, it's,
They're all
it's-
metal.
Is it metal?
Exactly.
D100.
Yeah, well,
You don't have to
I-
roll.
Sienna would not carry non-metal knives. She's like, when you go through a metal detector, she aims to have the loudest beep.
You know what the scene I'm thinking of is? Like, Sienna goes up to a metal detector, metal's off, weapons off. And Sienna's like one of those characters, just keeps pulling on knives from everywhere.
It just keeps going.
and there's
going.
like a pile. By the time she's finished, everyone's come back out.
Isn't that
Just hitting
granted that if someone
compartments
like
and
holds by
boots
the
and
legs and
saw.
just shakes, there's
Yeah.
gonna be like 15 weapons coming out of your freaking pockets?
Yeah.
She had 15 hands. She'd use them all if she could.
Wait, why is...
All of them for
Alright.
stealing.
No, just the 14 for stealing, 1 for stabbing if she gets caught.
Okay. Do you want another knife or is one knife
Self-defense.
okay?
Well, if you've got more metal knives, I'll take them because I
I
feel like
am
getting close to
literally-
this thing is not going to be good.
Knives are part of my personality.
Are
She
you
just,
any
like,
good with throwing knives?
pulls out many, many knives.
Can I have a knife?
First time I think I've seen you share. So
Everyone
I'll take
can have a
about
knife.
3 more.
You get a knife. You get a knife. You get a knife.
I don't.
I
need
have a
one.
sword.
Okay, it's
That's
a big
very
knife.
big knife.
The fact that both of you went there, it's just a big knife.
Yeah, because we know
That
what's up.
has 4 knives, yeah.
Yeah,
You
what
won't
they
give
say.
me my gun, but you'll give me a knife.
I'll give you a knife because I can trust you with a knife.
You can't trust me with my gun?
Nope. Don't trust
Do
you
you
at
know
all.
how it works?
Not really. No, but do you?
Yes, because it's my gun.
Good. Share.
What, how it works? Do you know how to control necrotic magic?
I've seen it being controlled.
I know how to control it. Give me my gun.
No, not good
It's
enough.
getting
Nathan.
very close. Are you sure it's on 50 meters?
Give me my bloody gun. I will shoot him from
The guy's
here.
at like 60 right now.
You have a knife.
I need to see them clearer. I could just make the area a little bit brighter for a second. Though with you looking there, I think.
Well,
your
I
eyes
can
are
look
more
around.
interested.
Oh, actually, no, I can go through the door. I should see it.
Would you like us to close our eyes?
Haru
Then
goes
what's
to
the
the
point
door.
of me making it
Okay.
brighter?
Let me explain one thing that I know about this guy. He seems to be addicted to necrotic magic.
Okay, so
Then
we
why not
should
give
send you
him
out
the
of
damn
state.
gun?
Hence why I have the gun. I shoot him with it, it knocks him unconscious for a while, and he gets high off of it, and I get to run around and do whatever I want to do for an hour or two.
Guns should
It
do
is-
a lot more than just knock someone unconscious.
Yes, well, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this guy. You said he's human?
He is. A very smelly one, but still human. Alive, too.
I don't understand.
Why? Why did that make you chuckle?
So what's stopped you from attacking him like this before?
It has my last bullet in it.
And I asked why you didn't just knock him out and put a barrier around him.
Because people can walk through the barrier.
Yeah, but it's
But
against
what's
him,
stopping
isn't it?
him?
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing
You're
stopping
in
him
the
except
door,
himself.
stepping out and the door closing.
He
Sorry,
chooses
what?
to stop outside of my barrier.
Okay, that makes
He
more
chooses
sense.
to, like he can walk through it.
He can.
Well, we're about to find out.
What's so
51.
special about the barrier?
The barrier is a psychological thing.
No, 51.
Psychological.
To this
Haru's-
guy, it's psychological.
He's
Most of
just
the
there.
time, I use it to keep animals and this and that away.
Is he coming closer?
Haru's outside.
He's at 51.
Why are you outside? Okay,
So
Haru,
where
what
is
are you doing?
everyone?
Haru is outside.
Yeah, as you say that, you hear the sound of the door closing.
Didn't I just lock that?
Well, Haru unlocked it and went out.
I think we
So
locked
what-
him out.
What's
He's
Haru's
looking for his
plan?
sister.
Looking for his sister. Now that he's outside, and the man definitely closer, correct?
You can see the guy standing on the edge of the forest. Where this picture is where the guy's standing
Where this picture is,
that you see on stream.
I can't see straight because YouTube is deciding to fucking not work.
You have
Oh,
it
that's
in our
disgusting.
picture.
Fuck you. Hell no.
Oh, that's close. Okay.
There you go. I'll post it again.
I see it.
Dude, that's like maybe 10 meters the fuck.
No, that is not 10 meters. I can tell you that. It's
That's
not
10
10
meters,
meters,
no.
but it's at the
That's
very least
exaggeration,
20.
but like it's
It's-
very close. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like incredibly close.
Yeah,
That is within barrier range. It is not 50 meters. I could say that much.
yeah. It's
Is it
within-
50
he's-
meters
he's-
from the house or 50 meters from his staff? Ah.
That's the question, isn't
The
it?
house is bigger than the staff. It does
And
not
have we
fuck each-
clarified then if it's like in the image? So is he inside the barrier?
He is literally like the barrier is probably like it starts at the side of the trees that is closer to the house is where the barrier ends.
Literally 51 hasn't moved.
Hey there, traveler. What are you doing out here so late?
Oh wow, he's talking to someone outside.
This guy does not reply. He pays you no mind, Haru.
Oh, he really does have no interest in anything else from what they're saying.
Sienna is
At this
incredibly
moment of
nosy
time-
and goes straight up to the window to watch.
I joined Sienna and watched through the window as well.
Noel also joins us.
And was it 3 heads peering from the edge of the window? Harry then begins
What
to
if I
think
do
like,
this?
what did you
What were you
do?
gonna say? No, you say whatever you're gonna say
No,
first.
he begins to think for a moment. It could be the time where you do something
Where you're standing, right, Haru?
right in front of the door. Yep.
Slightly above you, like not slightly, but like a decent amount above you. I'm gonna have Freischütz fly above you and just flashbang the area. Full on vision to everything in the area. I'm going to drop my mana by 4 points because that's gonna drain me a little. I'm gonna count that as me using marching lights.
As well, can everyone please roll for me? Everyone looking out the window. And Haru, please roll for me an agility saving throw.
No, I put it in an area where they wouldn't be hit by the light directly, but they could see where the light's like shooting.
If they're still looking out in blackness and a sudden light gets turned on, there's going to be an element of my eyes.
Yeah.
Still a
suffer.
bright thing.
18.
Nat 1 or nat 20?
20. At 20. Let me finish.
And Sienna got
18.
Lantor.
I got 13.
And the guy?
Noel got 2, and the guy got 2.
Yeah, well, get your
We're
eyes over.
connected.
They're connected.
I think we're kind of getting that sense now, yeah. Maybe, just maybe. Be a fucking fusion dance.
Noel sort of steps away for a brief moment, blinking like crazy, before coming back to
Wonder
the
what
window.
happened
Meanwhile,
there.
the guy is immediately sort of huddled down and sort of clutching at his face.
Now you can see what he looks like.
What does he look like?
So, the guy that you now have a more decent look at, I can send the photo now, actually, because you probably will all be able to see him. Let me find the photo. Hold on.
I'm the only one that can't be blinded because I am using the eyesight of the thing that is the flashbang.
As he comes back up and looks straight at the hut again, you see his eyes are glowing green, and now it's more than just his eyes that are glowing green.
This just feels ominous.
Sienna's just busy watching.
Should
Good.
we be going out
Yeah.
and helping Haru?
Yeah, just getting the music.
Well, it gives Bianca a chance to keep writing.
Yeah, thank you.
But yes, upon seeing the man immediately, Haru rushes forward. This is probably like when he said he had speed, he meant it because he full on rushes forward with the max speed that can. I'm gonna roll agility.
And you get a 2.
And 19 plus 2 actually.
I got
That's
the 2
pretty
part right.
fast.
Anyone?
You rushing forward makes the guy turn his attention away from the house and looks at you.
He's like, and he sees Haru's sheath sword swinging right up from his waist,
Draw.
straight to his chin.
Wait for
Roll
the
me
killer
accuracy.
to
19,
He takes the hit. Roll me initiative.
14. And he goes, "I'm sorry. This we need to do a quest, but this is also an important matter, I guess." As his blade is like sheath blade like hits him on the chin as he swings upwards.
How much damage do you do?
How much does that? Where do I take damage for?
This is a basic attack.
Yes, agility plus D2. That is 23.
Hello? Sorry that I'm late.
All good. If you want to know what's happening right now,
Yeah.
3 people, Noel, Sienna, and Lantor, all looking out of a window.
Yeah.
Haru just swung his sword at the guy you see in RP chat, the latest picture.
Oh.
You forgot to add
And,
the fact that Haru just went full speed, and when he said speed.
Speed is key.
Yeah, zoomies into cut.
Okay, but when I made that image, there was no sword or speed.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Draw. Lou's kind of just watching right now and not really reacting.
I'm just gonna pull out my phone and then start just recording it.
Recording Haru swinging his blade, his sheath sword at someone.
So,
Well,
well,
yeah, does
you
he say
also see there is an NPC who is standing there at the
Yeah.
window with the others.
standing there still, or is he rolling on the ground?
No, he'd recovered quite fast. Noel has recovered
Okay.
quite fast. It's the guy with the staff, and he is at the window with with Sienna and Lantor looking at Haru
I
outside.
see.
He turns to the rest of you guys in the party and goes, "You sure we shouldn't go out there and help him? I don't want him to get
I'm
himself killed
already
on our..."
helping.
Alright.
So who won the
Sienna
initiative?
decides
Him or
she's gonna
Haru?
go stand in
he
the
did.
doorway instead of the window.
Alright, so
I should also roll for mine because I'm controlling price shits right now.
Sienna, as soon as you come outside, you feel the familiar sizzle of magic by your
Is it
hand.
square?
Hold on, I'm still putting my person in the map. Thank you.
I'm a bit busy right now.
Okay. Sienna is standing in the doorway and she doesn't even have to look down at her hand to know that the chaos gun has appeared.
You guys watch as you hear a slight sort of static sound, and then something materializes into Sienna's hand as she's standing out in the doorway, or just outside the door.
And background knowledge for those who don't know, if you haven't read her extensive lore, is that the gun only appears when it knows it needs to be fired, and it can go through armor and shield. So Sienna can't summon it. It appears based on chaos magic. When Sienna feels the gun appear in her hand, she realizes it's probably a bit more serious than just peering out a window watching some guy swing a sword and have a conversation with the glowy eyes. So she takes a few more steps out and tries to encourage the rest of the party inside to also follow.
As you take a couple steps further up, can you please roll me initiative? A d20, plus any initiative that you have.
Do I have initiative? That's a wonderful question. Nat 20. Turns out she does have initiative, just nothing extra.
Sienna goes out to join and tries to persuade the rest of the party to come
I'm sorry,
and
what?
join her. As you guys are standing there, you watch as he keeps his eyes on Haru, but they do glance over to you, Sienna, for a brief moment. But he looks back to Haru once more before clearing his throat and attempting to talk.
And
Oh,
does
what's
Sienna realize, human to semi-human, that he's trying to say something?
He's trying to find the words first and trying to suss out whether he can even communicate with you guys.
Did he not hear Haru literally speak? Did you hear me speak?
I did. I cannot remember what you said, but he did not hear you speak. This is not your fight, child. But if you will stand in the way, then I guess you must be under his control, much like others.
No, not under his control at all, but I can't seem
Yeah,
to
he's not
agree
even
with...
under his own control. He's not even under his own control. He is subject to his many loyal fans.
I'm what?
So you're saying that he is under control. That's fine, I will put you out of your misery. Come here, child. He puts a hand out. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, Haru.
19.
You instinctively move out of the side as you watch a blast of yellow and green magic blast towards you. And you hear him mutter words. Can you roll me an insight check?
18.
You hear him mutter words that are close to a prayer or sermon.
Do I recognize which one it is, considering where I'm from?
Roll me a memory check.
What's memory? Is just
Yeah, wisdom.
Nat 20.
Sienna walks back inside briefly. I wasn't the
Chloe
one
here?
that said, let's go help him. But we're helping him, right?
Lantor looks between Sienna and Noel, just reluctantly agrees and goes outside.
Yep, you took my knives. That's the oath. Out you go.
That's the oath.
Let's hope these work.
Noel, you too.
He is a follower
That's my bird.
of... You don't want your bird in there too?
I guess. Sure.
Yeah, let's add the horses while we're at it.
My bird's
Well, the
just
horses
there so
aren't
that
here.
you know what the bird finally looks like.
Yes, you realize that he is a follower of Exxon.
Hold the
Oh.
phone. Why does that
Hmm.
sound so familiar?
That's a prayer of chaos. I never thought I'd see someone actually praying to him. He
That's
says,
who Sienna
swinging his
was.
blade once more. We're using a reaction, by the way.
Roll
Alright.
my initiative.
As he dodges closer to the guy, right, rolling forward, and as he goes out of the roll, springs upwards once more, and this time his sheath blade goes for the man's neck.
Is it still she? Sorry.
Yes, it is still sheath,
Damn.
with an 18 accuracy.
Rolling to dodge. That is a 6. That hits. How much damage?
That is another 23. It can't say I have the most pleasant interactions with the followers of him, but I still can't kill you, not just yet.
That's rude.
Just
We don't know who you
Strange
follow.
child, stay still and let me heal you from your ailment.
I am not sick.
You are
I
very
am not
much...
sick.
You are unwell. Let me heal you with the blessing of God.
Yeah, let him heal you. Let's see what happens.
And Noel comes outside and stands to the side. Let me roll his initiative. Nat 20.
I got a 12.
Alright.
Do I
Lou is a
really?
12.
What was
And
Lantor's?
Lentor.
So I was too busy trying to work out the
Is Chloe here?
grimoire stuff.
Or
What
is
was I
Chloe
doing?
here now?
For probably at this point I like okay. I guess I need me too. So and join. Hold on.
Roll me initiative,
Yes.
Chloe.
Give me 1 minute.
Yes.
So, what's the deal with you wanting to kill this guy?
I must remove him from this earth. He is a monster. Can you not see it?
What is your definition of monster?
I mean, we are all
Yeah.
a monster.
He's
one
a
way or
creature
another.
of death. Do you not see it?
Mm.
He inflicts
Well, you're the
people
one
with
who apparently
viruses and
tasted like
curses.
death.
It is 14.
And what's the issue with him being undead?
He is more than just plain undead. He must be gone. He is nothing but a spoil in this world.
How about you elaborate and give us a good reason?
The fact that he could kill you and has to kill people in order to survive.
How do you
That
know
is not
that?
the way of
Oh.
life. He
I thought-
inflicts people with viruses and illnesses. He is the bane of humanity.
Are you talking like that because he's a vampire?
He is no vampire, but at least vampires have a slice of humanity still in them, a sliver.
That
It's
is
still
true.
more
He
than what
doesn't have the
evil
smell
ever
of a
has.
vampire.
What?
Hmm?
He takes souls
That's what he
instead
said.
of-
That's what Haru says.
I didn't
That is-
hear what you said.
That is true. He doesn't have the smell of a vampire. Nor does he have the smell of anything, really.
Did you ask him what he was, Haru?
I thought Lantor would at one point, considering he talked to him about everything.
I didn't want to intrude nor pry.
As he tells everybody else his information to the person.
Just those that were present immediately.
With combat, Sienna, you have the highest roll. You get to go first in combat.
Okay.
What would you like to do? You can, if it's a free action to talk to the guy. That doesn't take up any action. So,
No, she's just yeah, I feel like she wants to talk, but she doesn't know what she's going to say yet because she's contemplating The fact that the gun appeared doesn't mean it's to shoot him. It just means it's needed, like very soon.
It just means that she's in danger, kind of vibe.
Yeah. Did Haru share the information that what the guy said was being like a follower of Exion, or?
Well, I thought that's why you reacted, because he did say that out loud.
I did,
yes.
but I wasn't. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if that was out loud, if that was just you being like, "This is what he's doing." Oh my god, I need to think. What would she say? She's going to talk to him. What does she say? What does she say? What does she say? Okay. So are they all that far away from him, or is Haru more like very much closer?
If you want me to
That's up to you guys where you want to be. It doesn't affect battle at all.
Haru would be here if you want a visualization.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Feel free to move your characters where you think your characters would be, but
Okay.
at the same time,
I'm just gonna step a little bit closer.
It's not going to matter because technically the way battles work here is you're all in a line and taking turns to attack anyway.
Oh yeah, I just mean visually for me, so I can like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She is not thinking like, that he's absolutely 100% bad, because she still doesn't trust Noel, whose name she wasn't told and hasn't been told yet. So she keeps calling him weird guy whose gun and boots I stole. And in her mind, this guy is just cloak guy with the weird eyes.
Cloak guy with the weird eyes.
Yeah. So she walks up to cloak guy, but still has a bit of a distance and just asks, "Who are you?"
He, for some reason, doesn't introduce himself properly. Instead, all he says is, "I am the priest to save humanity from this monster."
Is she allowed to talk again, or is that just like she has to actually?
Yeah, no,
fight now?
you can keep talking while you're fighting. You don't have to only talk on your turn. You can talk whenever. All of you can.
From what monster?
That monster. He points towards Noel.
He said the same thing about you.
He lies. He's a monster.
Well, that's exactly what he would say about you, so give us some real evidence.
I see that you know nothing of him. You probably think that he is much better of a person, but he has killed many people.
I absolutely don't think he's a good person at all. I don't trust him. I stole his boots and his book and his gun.
You admit to it, then give it back!
No. Finders keepers.
See, maybe she's the monster. And this priest-looking guy, shakes his head. No. He is the monster. He has killed over 15 people that I have been able to count, that I have been able to find. I had to bury them each myself. All these people lost to his deathly persuasion.
So how do you plan on killing him?
Like anything that is a monster regarding death, you must use what your god has given you in order to bless the body to remove the soul.
And what has your god given you?
The ability to get rid of monsters.
Can you elaborate on that?
That is between me and my god. Okay.
Well, my god, who is the same god as your god, gave me this. And she, has the gun in her hand.
I see.
Waving it around like a maniac.
Gun cock.
I see our lord has given you a more profound weapon. Mine is more of a magical sense. The ability to bless and purify things that wished I cast my magic upon.
Okay, let me just... Give me a moment. She turns back to Noel. What's your power exactly?
What's your...
He looks around and points to himself.
Yes. Don't take the staff. The staff is not a power.
I can heal myself, and I can put barriers up.
If I were a betting woman who came from Gambas Valley, I know who I'd be betting on.
I have a paralyzing spell. That's my most useful spell.
And who's your god again?
Lucisa. Lady Lucisa.
Right. Okay. She... Just to clarify,
he even...
the whole...
the priest guy, interjects and says, see, he follows the worst, the most evil of all of the gods. The god of the underworld. The god of death.
It's like, I don't think.
Why don't we just all step aside and let these two fight?
Really not like that.
Run.
Yeah, but this is about you, and you, not us.
Then why don't we ask them to elaborate on the corpses?
Well, regardless, it seems dangerous to keep both of them awake, so we might as well subdue the both of them.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Haru says, swinging his blade at the man once more.
Sounds good at me.
It's not your turn. How many reactions do you have?
I like both.
Alright, use your second reaction.
Second.
16.
That hits. Another 23?
Let me roll. The answer is yes.
If Sienna stands at a point where multiple targets are in front of or behind one another, because it goes through things like armor and shields and everything, could it potentially hit 2 targets with 1 shot?
It cannot go through a person. It is once it hits, it hits.
So she has to figure
Armor
out.
piercing. It's not human. It's not human piercing, I guess.
No, but
Yeah.
it's like
Human
magic.
shields don't count.
It's chaos magic. Like I just wasn't
It
sure.
hits
like,
the soul.
Yeah, that's
Shape
fair.
of my soul.
Shut
Okay.
the
Really
fuck
good
up.
That's
song.
something I can see.
You think we take out both of them?
Wait. We had a plan. He's the
We didn't
enemy
really
here.
have a plan.
What do
Well,
you
I have
mean
a
we-
question for you. You mind explaining the corpses that he's saying he's found?
Look, they were already dead when I got there. They weren't. I was trying to help them, set them to rest, to lead their souls to Lady Lucisa, where she awaits them in the afterlife. I
How
can't do
would
much in
we
this
know
world.
about?
How much would you know? Haru would know.
I was
But
in
You
the
have my
Pixie
book.
Court.
Read
How
my
much-
book.
Oh yeah, I did admit to that, didn't I? Yeah. Okay.
Correction,
Reaches
Sienna
into
has
her
your
bag.
book.
Reaches her bag.
Correction, I didn't even know you had a book.
Yeah,
reaches
she
into her
stole it.
bag, pulls out book, does not give it to Noel, tries to get over to Haru because it feels like he's the right person for it.
In the middle of him like tangling with this dude, blade still
Absolutely.
unsheathed.
I know you're incredibly busy right now, Haru, you know, dealing with
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
situation.
weapon locked with the guy's hand or something. He's like, what? What do you need?
And I know that, you know, Chloe's busy filming. This is content. I don't want to ruin it.
What race are you?
I guess technically I would be half elf.
What's the other half?
Technically. What do you mean?
Undead?
Yeah, I guess it would be kind of classed as a type of undead.
Now, what does this book say? It's pretty dark. I'm just gonna roll. Can I read it?
Page
Can I make
201.
I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this easier on you. I'm gonna have my bird move over to you, not flip
Just
on
so
its
you know,
side.
it-
Move over to you.
It's dark. He's holding off a
It
man.
starts spinning.
You know, the bird's going near you because it's bright, so it's like a nightlight. Have fun reading.
201, 201.
Do you need my phone?
Just
It's
No, we
okay,
continue.
I
can't.
can
You're
s-
filming.
Just continue
Content.
filming.
Flashlight? Just continue. Am I still streaming? I didn't even
Yeah.
know I was streaming.
Still
At
aiming
this
at
point-
Haru.
I'm just gonna have my bird move over there, and I'm gonna use it both as a nightlight and so I can read what the fuck Haru's doing right now.
As she turns to page 201. Does it say it right there exactly?
It says that a priest's job is to leave the help lead the souls of the dead to the underworld through prayer and dedication to the life that they had lived.
Oh, that's exactly what a priest should really do. So you really are a priest.
I told you that I'm a priest.
Well, you also said
Adventurers
cleric.
said that I'm not a priest, that I'm a cleric, so I don't know.
Okay, but you're a priest that apparently tastes like dead people.
No,
Still don't
it's
understand
like
why he licked him like that. He says as he like pushes back more.
it's like a helping hand guiding them somewhere. That's yeah.
Yes, like any god, you pray to say, "Dear God, that this is a soul I wish safe passage into the afterlife."
Oh, is
It's
that
normal.
what you say? I say differently for Lady Usana.
It's different for each god. All right,
It's not wrong.
he
Okay,
is
team
no
prison
priest.
magic. Team prison magic. We need to take a vote.
Do I get a vote?
Check for a heartbeat on this thing.
The guy?
Yeah.
Human.
He is human. He does have a normal heartbeat. It is pumping quite
Okay.
fast right now.
The agitation is getting to him.
We
Yeah,
need
do
to
you guys
vote.
want to vote too?
This is a
I would
religion
prefer-
battle. Fuck. Oh, my head hurts.
This is well, no. On that note, the stigmatism towards Lady Lucisa used to be an actual thing, but it's been amended over the 300 years since it.
Those amendments were false. They were made by false gods to
I wouldn't
incite
say-
more evil into this world.
Would you say Lady Usana is a false god?
She is a
Would
false
you say
god.
Exxon is a false god?
And
And with that,
No,
we know
Exxon
our
is a
enemy.
true god.
I point my fingers at the guy and like, so we know, right? I look at
well,
Haru.
technically, it is illegal to do this kind of thing.
There is no illegal activity happening here. This is
I was still
100%
all like telepathic and could just decide.
within the law.
You saw Haru try to subdue this guy. I feel like you know what his vote is.
Yeah, let's go.
The vote is like which one we're killing first, or like trying to subdue first, or if we're just like going for both at the same
One of
time.
these guys seems to be saying that their god is the only god. So that's the one that freaking Lou is giving a shit about dealing with right now.
There are only
Yes.
two true gods, Mikael and Exxon.
And who's saying that? Sorry, is that cloak guy or is that
That's
Noel?
Cloak Guy.
Okay.
Okay,
we
well,
have to If we have to pick which one's more evil, then it's probably the one who absolutely thinks that they are right.
They
Nice
both
and
Both of
absolutely
them
think
got
they're
it.
right.
One's scared, the other one's kind of just here headhunting.
Hey, I'm not scared.
Bitch, you've been hiding in your cabin this whole time. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, with the window open.
Because I can't with this guy. He just won't die.
Okay, I've made my choice.
Then
So
what do you think
Sienna's gonna use the chaos gun and aim it at Cloak Guy, who I'm still calling Cloak Guy.
Okay.
Never really got his name. Fair enough.
He hasn't given a name.
Well, in my notebook, he's Cloak Guy, so he's staying as Cloak Guy for now.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how much MP that takes.
The fist is hotter.
This is
Okay,
hard.
five-
Is that what you just said? Okay.
5 MP. Yep. Okay. Sienna shoots the chaos gun at Cloak Guy.
Actually,
Alright, how much
MC.
damage do you... Actually, no, roll me accuracy to make sure you shoot in the right spot.
Is that a D20?
Yes.
Oh, picked up the D12 again. I'm gonna keep making that mistake. Oh my god.
Put the
I rolled
D12
a
away.
I'll never need it again. 19.
Nice, that hits. How much damage do you do?
That's a great question.
right, we never really had a proper combat, did we?
No.
This is our first
How
proper
do I-
combat.
This is the first combat, with the exception of our trial one run about a month ago.
How do I find
Yeah.
out? Oh my god, where is
So,
this?
your intelligence, the number in the brackets.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that.
just
18
scroll.
plus 1.
So you don't have to worry about the +1, it's just whatever's in the brackets.
Okay,
So
18.
you do 18 damage.
Does the gun not have any pluses?
It's
Nope.
chaos magic. I can't remember what we decided.
It ignores armor and shields, so it just does true damage.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, so she shoots that at Cloak Guy.
My sword do any damage.
It did, I just didn't update it.
The 2 hits I gave him. The 3 hits I gave him.
Yes, that's why he's below half. It is then that Noel decides to take a turn. You watch as he pulls the dagger that Sienna gave him. She
She's
puts
so
a hand
generous.
over it and seems to enchant it with something.
Oh,
Before
wow. Lullaby.
rolling accuracy, he goes and he throws the dagger. The dagger completely misses and zooms past into a tree.
To dodge, or is it
Listen.
just a pure miss?
It was like he was close,
Can
not close enough.
I
Yes. So it is now Cloak Guy's turn, and you watch as he opens his arms wide, puts his hands up towards the sky, and says, "Oh, Exxon, please bless Victor for what I am about to do, and allow me the power to hit all that are against me."
Who's Victor?
Let me roll to see who targets. Haru.
Oh, yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah, you kind of just slapped him in the throat.
I slapped him on the chin, on the throat, and on the leg. Yeah.
So,
This is sounding kinky as fuck. Shut up.
Haru and Sienna, can you please roll me a wisdom saving throw as you feel the static begin to charge around you, and you guys get smited from above.
Smited from above. Damn. Not 20.
Yes, buff my Thunderbird. Yes.
What was
Sienna?
the throw, sorry?
A wisdom saving.
17, and I've got a +1.
You guys both,
18.
being agile people as you are, both rolled out of the way as the smite came down from seemingly out of thin air.
Rolls out
One
of the
thing
way.
you noticed, Sienna, is Noel basically threw you in front to try and take the damage, so he rolled out of the way. Hence why you were in the firing range.
Oh, she's gonna shoot him next.
She's gonna shoot him next. Subdue,
But it's not her
Sienna.
turn. It's not her turn, is it?
It's not her turn.
Mm,
It is Haru's turn.
It is Haru who says as he's swinging, "Subdue, Sienna."
Subdue.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know if the thought that you
seriously
might have,
injure,
like
kill.
he doesn't know if you're
all the
gonna shoot
same.
him or the other guy, but like that's just what he says as he goes to once more swing his blade at his sheath blade at the person before him,
Whose name you now know is Victor.
Victor, to try and incapacitate him.
What is the villain's
feel
name
like I
always
need-
Victor? God damn it.
Glorious evolution.
Anyway, roll me accuracy.
That is a 18.
That hits?
It's 24. Is he low enough to be subdued yet?
No, you have to get him 10 or below.
I feel like if I hit him once, he'll go down. That's my issue.
Chloe, you're up.
Technically, me smacking him with my hand would be.
Me?
Isn't
I
she
don't know
busy
what to
streaming
do.
everything?
I am.
You can You can literally just, like forfeit your
You
turn.
can stream
and go to the
yourself
next
while
person.
pulling your trigger technically if you want, or you could continue just you could just forfeit your turn if you wanted.
I honestly don't wanna like do anything because I have no idea what the heck is going on. So you know
That's
what
fair.
I'm gonna,
So she just continues recording.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just spam the meme and say let her cook.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll say that you took a defensive action
Okay.
because that's technically the safest thing you can do. Lou.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like straight up punch the fuck out of the guy that's the cloak guy, Victor. Gonna punch him with a basic attack.
All right, roll accuracy.
Let's hope this doesn't kill. I'll do an unarmed. I guess that would be easier. You see him take off one of his gloves and then smack him.
What's your accuracy?
Rolling 15.
He takes half damage. How much damage do you do?
Good, 7.
7?
Yeah, and then he's just gonna put his glove back on. You said subdue. And normally he'd be dead. If I rolled normally, by the way, I think I would have done like 17 average, like 16 average.
It's now your turn.
I just want. No, I think we'll keep insulting the cloaked guy. So I'll take out a knife and just do a basic attack aiming towards his leg, trying to incapacitate him.
Nice, that's a dangerous area. Can we just say how strong this guy's chin was? Full speed, smack with a sheathed sword, and he's still standing.
Hit him harder next time.
Maybe
with
unsheath
this-
the sword next time.
Yeah, Haru's not trying to kill, that's why.
Yeah, what a shame.
Yeah, there's no kill order in
So what does Lanto roll for an accuracy?
This is where I hate having to do math. I rolled a 19, but I have accuracy +3. It's 22.
22.
Yeah, there's a crit, so you do 1.5 damage.
How much damage do you do with basic attack?
Well, it's a knife.
It
yeah,
is
it's a
knife,
borrowed
but
knife.
Knives
It's a
knives
borrowed
usually
knife.
Agility.
do agility damage. So take your agility number and then times it by 1.5.
my agility number. Oh, okay, so it's not roll agility, it's just agility in square brackets.
Yeah. Yeah, the square brackets.
Okay,
Because
so
this is
mul-
damage.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 13 times 1.5, which is 18.5.
18.
And then we roll down, so 18. You guys watch after Lentor lands his attack that suddenly Mr. Victor, cloak guy, begins to get consumed by a chaotic aura. Purple magic begins to sort of spew out of around his body.
Is he doing that?
Pardon?
Is he doing that himself? Like, is he obviously doing it, or it's just a thing that's happening?
Much like your chaos gun, it's something that just happens.
Yeah. Okay. I'm rubbing off on you using the wrong dice.
Haru, can I get you to roll me a
He hates you.
vitality saving throw, please?
Do you blame him? I hit him 3 different times. Vitality?
Vitality saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Not one.
That was in that one.
I was in that one.
Alright, you watch as he slaps his hands together in a prayer sort of movement, whispers something quite quickly underneath his breath that comes out. It feels like almost kind of like a chaos language, right? And then he shoves his hands towards you, sort of almost like to lay hands on you, on either side of your like shoulders. Can you please take for me 12 damage? This is light damage in case you have any weakness or
Weaknesses and all that.
12 damage. He then goes and pulls his hand upward as if to summon something, and you watch chaos blur out from underneath the ground, and he points towards Lantor. Lantor, can you please make me an agility saving throw?
Nothing to that, so yeah, 18.
You watch as this blade of chaos begins to sort of fester, fly towards you. You move quickly out of the way, and it moves past you and sort of solidifies into the ground behind you.
That was scary.
Sienna, it is now your turn, and is the start of the next round.
Okay. Is he at low enough health to be like fully subdued by someone else? Like, if someone else were to turn very stealthy and invisible,
He is almost there. Very, very close.
but if she shot him again, he'd be dead
Most
or
likely.
very close to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She's very tempted to shoot Noel instead because she is not just someone to sacrifice. I mean, all she has is knives as well. Is there anything she can do to like attempt to get Haru out of the way? Isn't he like being like chaos magicified?
He's not like, I know it says, like, this map shows that he's really close. He's, like, technically not that close that he'd be affected by the Chaos Aura.
Okay.
But, yeah. You can attempt to move him if you would like. That's kind of on Haru, though.
Would Sienna get affected by the chaos magic if she moved closer?
Unless you were, like, right in his face and almost touching him, you would not be close enough.
Oh, maybe she just uses her knives for a basic attack then.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's probably a safer option.
Because if you want, you could just use the back of the knife and try and knock him unconscious.
Can she use the back of the gun instead? Because it would be
You
more
can
ironic
use the
to
back
fight
of-
chaos
you
with
can-
chaos.
Pistol whip
You
the
can
fucker.
do that. You can pistol whip
Yeah.
him and try and knock him out.
Yeah, she's gonna
As
do that.
long as,
Okay.
as long as you don't crit, you should be able to knock him unconscious.
D20?
D20.
12,
How much damage do you do? This will be your strength.
13.
Holy shit, that couldn't have been more perfect. He is on 1 HP.
Nice.
I love that for her. I love
so
it.
you-
Quick, draw a Pokeball.
So she does actually perfectly knock him out, completely unconscious. So as your Chaos Gun, you hit him across the face, the auras touch each other and basically completely both shut off. The gun disappears, the aura around him disappears, and he lies on the ground at your feet, Sienna, unconscious.
That's a
No
shame.
more
That means
glowy
I can't
eyes.
shoot this other idiot.
No more anything.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Noah.
Yeah, I think we should keep him far away.
You can change
He
the
only
music.
deals with people that are dead.
He's not, I mean, this one's not dead. He's just very near dead.
So, shall I send him to the afterlife?
No, you shall send yourself inside while we have a conversation.
Oh, but come on, he's unconscious.
do you
You
want
couldn't
your
have
gun
asked for this
Do
to
you
be
want
any
your gun
better.
back? Do you want your gun and your book?
Is that a promise? Are you promising me?
I don't promise anything.
Then I don't trust you. I won't go back in the house unless you promise to give me my stuff back.
Absolutely
Look,
not.
at least give me my book back. That thing means a lot to me. You don't get that version anymore.
Do you know what means a lot to me? My life, and you threw me in front of yourself to take damage?
Okay, look, you would have survived. Me, probably not so much.
Oh, maybe it's survival of the fittest.
As they're bickering, Haru is like tying.
If you want me to go
Victor up.
inside, you want me to leave you and your party to have a little communique, then at least give me my book back.
We can just talk in front of you, that's fine. Sienna walks over to like the rest of her party.
I'd like to point out Haru has the book right now.
Well, no, Sienna was holding the book as he's like trying to read.
Yeah, I was holding him to read it.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was like, it seemed like you just gave it, and Haru was like rapidly scrolling through pages.
Oh, like he's one hand holding the book,
Handedly.
one hand holding the sword.
Exactly. Yeah, I thought that was what was happening. I was confused.
no.
I was just
Sorry.
holding the book and blowing the pages over.
Okay, what do we do with this one? And she like points to the cloaked guy whose name she forgot already. Victor, yeah. She points to Victor. What do we do with him?
Rename him to Loser, I guess.
Any other thought? There's lots of us here. Chloe, are you still filming?
Chloe just slowly goes to Sienna and say bye to Ted now.
Bye bye.
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 She soon ends the stream. You guys are now alone once more in the forest.
How do we keep
You guys can
him
move your
safe
characters
and
too.
subdued enough?
You have two choices: tie him up, dig a hole, and then bury him with the head leaving, like staying above ground.
Do
I
we need
have
him for anything?
Paralysis spell.
We'll talk to you if we need you.
Can't you only use one spell at a time?
Yes, well, he's unconscious, so I've taken the barrier down.
Yeah, but if you use the paralysis spell, is that a continuous or just a once
Oh.
only?
No, it's kind of like a once only. It lasts maybe about... It depends on how fast their heart is pumping. It can last anywhere from an hour to 15 minutes.
Does anyone
What,
have
like,
super hearing?
If their heart is pumping, is it like faster or slower?
Well, think of it like this: if you give someone like a shot of something, if their body pumps it through if the heart pumps it through their body faster, then it doesn't last as long.
That guy's heartbeat was like really fast.
He must have taken something before he started the battle.
Or he's just mad at you.
I
Haru's
don't see
rummaging through
what
his
I did. I
pockets.
didn't do anything. I was just doing my job.
Sounded like
What
you
did
killed a lot of
Haru do?
people.
I didn't kill them. They were already dead.
Haru's rifling through his pocket
What is Haru looking for?
You got any
just
rope?
to see if there's anything else on him. Like if he has drugs, if he has any contraband, a weapon,
my
a
God.
book.
Roll me loot.
High priest.
No, look, let's be
Yeah,
honest, right? He doesn't look normal. So Haru's mind immediately
no.
goes, maybe he took something. And then he said he probably took something before the fight. And Haru goes, maybe he did. Reaches into the pockets.
Yeah, sure. Check
Stealing
if
from
this
people
guy
is my
has
job.
any drugs on him. We're not
This is not
stealing. We're
stealing.
investigating.
Oh, sure you are.
Alright, Haru, rummaging through his pockets, you find some things. First off, you find a
Pocket
second...
Bible.
You don't find a pocket Bible, funnily enough. You find... This is the cross that he has in his picture?
Yep.
The green one?
Yep.
You find a second one. He has one on, and he has a second one in his pocket, which seems to be... It has some kind of... You recognize the binding that is on this. A talisman is wrapped around this, almost a talisman of protection on this thing to try and protect it.
Mhm.
From what? You're not sure. The next thing you find is a bag of looks like some kind of drugs.
Ketamine.
Not ketamine. But you see on the packet has an interesting diagram drawn on it, as if it's like a spell ritual thing on the packaging. The other thing you find in his pocket is a chaos shard.
Am I allowed to do my funny shit with a chaos shard? I haven't tried yet.
Definitely looked like he was using some form of substance for something. And a
Question
protected cross.
is-
And a chaos shard. He says all items in his hands.
Sienna wants to go have a look at the chaos shard.
Is the chaos shard the same color as whatever is in like substance?
No, so the
Or
substance
is it
seems
like
to be...
purple?
It seems to be a sort of pastel, almost grey-like color of a powder.
Got it. I was questioning if you were snorting chaos crystals or some shit like that, but I guess not.
Sienna, can you roll me an investigation check? Because you'd probably be the only person that may have come across something like this.
18.
You have indeed. You recognize this as what they refer to in the underground as fairy dust, but it is a mix of a pixie capsule that has been dried and crushed with elements of magic crystal that has been also crushed. It gets activated when you put a chaos shard to it and becomes like a hypercharged, almost ecstasy kind of drug.
And she knows that, yes?
Yes, she talked to people that had either been affected by it or were selling it.
She was selling it to make a living, or she talked to people who sold it.
Yeah, it's also a thing she could have stolen from someone and went, "What the fuck is this?" and took it to someone else to get
okay.
like a,
Yeah.
amount of how much it costs. This stuff doesn't come cheap, you know that.
That's her favorite part. She goes closer to Haru, who's, very near the unconscious body, to see what exactly and how much of the drug that there is. And then she begins to explain this really extensive backstory and a bit of a tangent monologue about how she once found out what it was because she knew someone who knew someone who knew someone who did it, who needed help from someone else, and something else happened, and she's telling a really long monologue.
Ari's reaction?
And you shortened that?
Expensive drug made more bad with chaos crystal.
That makes sense. He says, now
Drugs are
separating the two
drugs.
things away from each other.
I'll take this one, and she takes the chaos crystal away from it, and you can
At
sell
least-
that one.
You mean this should be given to the authorities if this is truly a bad-
Sienna, you realize that this is about $270 worth.
But does she say that, or does that make her sound like a drug dealer?
That is up to you.
That
but
is up
you,
to-
you know how much this is worth
It is
because
up to you.
Do you want me to take care of it?
I think I
It
should
doesn't
have
mean
some.
take it.
I don't feel comfortable holding on to something like this, but my sister told me not to do it.
Okay, well, you listen to your sister, and I'll take care of the powder and the crystal, and you can keep rummaging through this guy's pockets.
To which he does. Empty. Is there actually any more?
in his top pocket, the only last thing you find is a folded up piece of paper.
He opens it up to read it.
It is intangible. You can't make a single. It's just scribbles that look like some kind of doctor's handwriting kind of vibe, but worse.
He puts it next to the cross, the bindings and the cross. Do they match?
Nope. This thing looks like it's been written possibly by his hand, but it is. You can't make any sense of
Sienna,
it.
can you read this?
Sorry, was that me?
Yes.
Can I read this? Let's have a look. Are we talking about the paper or the cross, by the way?
The paper.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if the cross had the same runes that the gun had. Okay, she
So-
looks at the paper and turns it around and turns it around again, just in case she's reading it the wrong way.
And then you flip it over, and maybe it's the reflection, and then you flip it
Yep.
back. You squint your eyes.
Yep.
Light up a
You get
lighter.
nothing.
Yep, she does some origami. She tries real hard to make something.
She
of
makes it into an airplane and hands it back.
No, sorry,
Well, you try to
not
remember
a
the
language
good-
I understand.
I think it's just a bad hand.
What's the other thing that came out of his pocket?
This thing, he shows the cross. It's wrapped in something.
Hey, that's mine.
Just
Noel
because
says,
you
sort of.
see something doesn't make it yours.
No, it's mine. That's my cross. He must have taken it from me. That's how he's been following me.
You're already wearing a necklace.
This is not a cross. He pulls the necklace out and you see that it is a, almost looks like a capsule that's glowing red.
Okay, then what is it?
Haru looks at the scriptures on it. Can't make any sense of it.
It is a necklace that means a lot to me. It was given to me by a family member, alright? Sentimental value. But that cross is given to me when I completed my priesthood.
Can I take a picture of a cross?
Of his cross? Or of Victor's cross?
Yeah.
The cloak guy's cross? Sure.
Yeah.
You take a photo of the slightly green cross.
Haru grabs that as well, by the way.
Alright? You now have a slightly glowing green cross.
This is my brain went to a really like stupid comparison. This is like picking up dog tags from.
Terrible. Alright, we have about 15 minutes.
Okay, but what do we do with him?
Well, we need to bring him back. If he's not that, then technically authority should be included. But also, no, you said you're putting souls to rest. That means you found dead bodies in the forest. Did they look like they're mangled or?
I don't know if we trust this guy with that guy's unconscious body.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm asking if maybe he can help us with our investigation. If he's found any dead bodies around.
Around here? No. No, there's not been any bodies in this forest. Not that I've been here the last 5 days. But if you're talking about the bodies that Victor's talking about, that's the people I laid to rest in Sunsea. There was a vampire that was going on rampage, killing people and leaving them bloodless. It's a sad way to go.
A new turn, he says as he continues, like looking at the cross and looking at the other cross that's wrapped up, brings them close together.
Can I have my cross back once you're finished investigating it?
Maybe.
Too bad.
we-
Too bad. I can't sense anything.
I feel kind of bad. So like, I can kind of take a picture of like side and front and then the back, and we can maybe give it back.
You can take photos of it if you want. It's just a wooden cross. I don't know why he has a talisman wrapped around it. Goes to show how evil he thinks I am.
By the way, Haru takes off the talisman, the talismans. Actually, no, he shows it to Sienna. Can you read these? This.
These.
She takes the talisman. Does she recognize the rune? Like, is it similar to the chaos gun or anything? Like, is it a chaos rune type of thing?
Roll me an intelligence check.
16 plus 1.
You take notice of the rune that is on this talisman is similar to one of the runes on your gun. You have multiple runes on them. This one, indeed, means protection.
Okay. I can't read it all, but this one here means protection. I've got the same one on the chaos gun. I don't know what the other ones say.
So he does think that other gods are a danger. He says that he unwraps the talisman off of the cross and has a look at it. Doesn't really see anything change, right?
No, nothing changes.
Hands it over to Noel.
Thank you. You're amazing. He takes it in both hands.
But you also have to follow us back towards the city.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
anyone
we can
can.
walk.
Okay, you were being a little bit mean. You guys came here on horses.
We
How
paid
did
for
you
the
get
horses,
here?
we paid for the carriage, we kept
We
ourselves
did?
safe. You opened windows and then you decided to throw me in front of yourself so that I
Okay.
would take damage.
Yes, but you were a lot more agile than me. I'm slow.
Well, no, that
What
was
makes
still
you think
not
that
a
you're
good thing
slow?
to do. But if we do need to bring him back to the city if we're trying to confirm his identity. If he's willing to come with us, then to put it with your mind at rest, we can at least put his hands together in a situation.
Look, if you want, I can just keep casting paralysis on him periodically every time he wakes up.
That would be good. But again, this is this, but we still don't know if there's actually a monster about. Because based on the
Actually, what was your quest? Did it have any description on what you were looking for?
apparently there's been a monster sighting up here in the forests. Just nothing really. The guild won't. The NQRA wanted us to check whether or not it was an actual sighting or if it's someone posting fake quests.
And did they tell you who apparently had seen this so-called monster in the woods?
Haru takes out his phone, has a look at the quest thing. What does it say?
It's a mix of kids and 1 or 2 adults that in a farmhouse, the property not too far away from the city.
Well, there is. It was posted by people who live on farms. Maybe we should stop by to ask them. Hold on, I wonder if they have any contact information. Do they?
Yes.
Haru calls the contact.
Let me see if they answer.
I never.
They
I
do
didn't
not
think
answer.
He calls again.
It's a landline. Eventually you hear the phone does get picked up, and you hear a woman's voice come down to the phone going, hello?
Hello, this is the adventurers who took up your quest. Is that we're out here in the forest trying to investigate, but we forgot to stop by your farm in order to figure out what we needed to find. Do you have any?
Oh, you're about the monster that was my husband and the kids were talking about that they saw when they were coming back from fishing.
Yes. Do you know if there's any information that you can give us? Something.
It seemed to be about almost 6 foot, they think.
Is Victor almost 6 foot?
Here, him and Noel are about the same height.
Yep.
Seemed to have some kind of weapon in hand.
Weapon in hand.
They swear they saw some kind of a light, but it didn't. The kids say the thing didn't really seem crazily intimidating, this and that, but my husband said that there was a slight green glow to it or something like that.
Like glowing eyes or glowing.
They saw it from the road. They saw it inside the forest, but they were on the road quite a ways away, so I sort of laughed it off that my husband was sleep deprived and the kids are using their imaginations.
Was there anything else they explained about the creature?
When my husband was going back more recently, he drove past it without the kids, he said that he saw some guy running through the forest. I think he said that he did see something light running through that could have been hair, possibly. It was the middle of the day, so would make sense that there would be some sun that would hit someone if there was someone in there. I was assuming that that forest had been abandoned because of the river, you know?
That is fair.
But I'm more concerned if there's someone in that forest and maybe they don't know about the dangers that are there.
Is there any other information that might be helpful, or is that all that you can remember?
There was one other thing that the kids mentioned. They said that, and look, this might be a whole different thing entirely, but they swear that one night when they went out there during the full moon, they saw skeletons coming through the forest.
He looks at no.
So, look, that could definitely be their imagination. It sounds very far-fetched to me. We don't have any kind of necromancers in this neck of the woods. They were I don't know. They were kids. They just said they were skeletons.
Thank you for your cooperation, ma'am.
That's alright. Hopefully it helped. I'm sorry I couldn't give you any more information.
It's all good. You can't do much when you're not the main person who saw them.
Appreciate it. Good luck and stay safe. Don't go doing anything risky. We only put this in out of warning for the community. We don't want anyone to get hurt.
That's fair. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. She hangs up.
So was that on speaker or was that like a private call?
Haru?
He forgot to put it on speaker. So the lady from the farm told us, told me, tall, green, glow skeleton. Did he ever summon skeletons? No.
No, he didn't summon skeletons.
Did you
Green
summon
glow
skeletons?
checks out.
But the skeletons don't.
Well, he has the green glow, so...
But the necromancer part didn't match.
What did they say about the necromancer part anyway? Why did you bring up skeletons? I didn't think skeletons were said on your quest report.
Well, apparently the people who saw it said they saw something tall, dark, glowing green a little bit. And then the few nights later, the kids saw skeletons and man in the forest, this forest. And they did see something light run past the forest, so they probably saw you as well.
Well, it makes sense they might have seen me running in the forest because I have been running in the forest, so that checks out.
The skeletons I don't quite understand though. Do you have any abilities for that? Have you seen any this Victor?
Well, I know there's been rumors of skeletons being in these woods.
That could be a different investigation entirely. Well, regardless, it seems that the monster that the farmer saw was this one. But the skeleton part is what makes me more confused.
Noel stays quiet.
He's finished tying up the hands and feet together behind.
Sienna goes to get the horses and carriage ready.
Are you sure we shouldn't rest here in the night? I mean, it is
Nope.
getting...
With the battle that we've just done, I don't want to risk the attention of sirens coming towards us. And with the information of skeletons going about, That's another thing entirely that we need to report to the NQRA. I know there are weird rumors and such, but often weird rumors stem from truth. Especially when it comes to spiritual things like this. For all we know, there could be a rogue necromancer hiding in these woods. And if there are truly ones, none of us are equipped to deal with the undead. Stares at
I can handle the undead. And the sirens won't be a problem. They don't come near this house.
Except they do.
You don't have any proof of that.
They've taken hunters and adventurers before.
Not
There
when
have been
I've been here.
eyewitnesses the last few days.
Well, there's also that problem as well. Besides, even if they weren't here to capture and such, the amount of noise and light that we made would have been enough to draw their attention. And if there is a different monster around the place, or a necromancer who has other nefarious, it's best we report all of this back to the guild, to the NQRA.
It's just dangerous to go at nighttime, but
You don't get a say in this.
yes, I understand that, considering you are so adamant on this.
Well, you can't really blame her. I feel like you would not like the idea of being thrown into the attack range of something, wouldn't you?
You're
Yes.
so worried. Why not
Regardless
just
of
let
what
the
reasoning.
barriers focused on your staff.
Unfortunately, it gets tied to the earth. I can't tie it to an item.
No, regardless. We found technically our quest's target, then we just need to report in about the skeletons as well, because that was clearly not mentioned in our quest. And if
Look,
it happens...
okay, let me attempt to try and redeem myself, alright? He sort of sighs, puts both hands on his staff, whispers some things underneath his breath before hitting his staff into the ground. You watch as a pulse lights up the ground and it goes out. It goes wide and just keeps going. You see it go further and further out into the distance, covering almost the entirety of what you can visually see of the forest in the dark. And then it eventually sort of dissipates and you watch him lift his staff from the ground and sort of a brief slight green cloud comes back and gets sucked back into the staff where the ring is, and he lets out a breath. Well, I can safely say there are no skeletons in this part of the woods. There are two very broken skeletons slightly further north towards the river.
Towards the river. I'll pass.
There you go. Information. Skeletons found. Very much not animated.
Regardless, it's best to give that report in that way. Reminders to the people that going to these woods are dangerous would be reenacted again. Especially with looks at Victor. Especially with what just happened.
Fair.
We also have no idea if he's working on his own or if he's working with another different group of people. Whether or not he is of sane mind doesn't sound
Think-
like...
Not of sane mind.
Well, here's the thing as well. Some people who talk like this actually are the most sane people that I've ever met. Just a little bit of screw loose.
And also just blinks at you, Haru.
I come from Choo-Choo. There's plenty of fanatical, religious people around.
Okay, are we ready to go?
We should head off soon. Now, actually.
Carriage
So-
is ready.
You guys all work together to load Victor into the back of the carriage.
And no, keep your promise. You said you would...
Trust me, Haru, I will. Don't worry, Thirst Trap. I got this.
Thirst trap?
What?
It's a nickname that Lantor introduced them to me as.
Lantor. What does thirst trap mean? What does that mean? What's a
It's
thirst
not
trap?
thirst tap.
Yeah, I will tell. Well, I'll tell you on the way back. It's a bit of a story.
So you
Oh.
all pack up the stuff from the Hunter's Lodge. Dole grabs what he has of his bag, keeps it close,
Closer than Sienna.
and everyone loads up into the carriage to prepare the journey back to Blopsy. And I think we will end it there and take up on the navigation back to the city next session.
You sure you don't want to see if we do a Nat 1 encounter? I can be navigator.
We'll leave that for next session. That gives you guys something to look forward to on the way back.
Well, can't we just roll and find out if the carriage breaks down halfway?
Okay,
We
you guys can roll.
can.
Surprise me next time.
Who's
Okay, I gotta
navigator
go.
anyway?
Bye.
Take care.
Good
See
night.
you, Bianca.
Bye.
Right.
I'm so
Hey.
sleepy.
I will roll. Navigation's a 10.
Uh-huh. Encounter.
Encounter is a 10.
Okay. We could say a whole lot of nothing happens because that's exactly what that role is.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what that
It is a very uneventful journey back to Blopsy. You guys get to the gates of Blopsy, and yeah, that is it. Basically, as the next day ends, you guys get back to Blopsy and immediately sort of pull off to the side and rest there at the carriage for the night. And yeah, we end session there. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Thank you for having
Hope you've enjoyed.
Thank you for hosting.
Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Good night, guys. Take care. Why is my code overloaded as I'm trying to end stream? It doesn't want the episode to end.